Ano naman? So again, starting 2024, early 2024, mag-start na po tayo magkaroon ng mga in-person classes dito sa opisina. Meron po tayong training room dito dahil sa popular demand. But the problem is, majority pa rin ng mga, I mean, not the problem, but the challenge is, majority pa rin ng mga estudyante natin is from those areas kung nasaan kayo, like sa Davao, Mindanao. By the way, speaking of which, maraming nagsabi na nasa Davao sila. Kamusta po kayo? Okay lang ba kayo? Hindi naman ba kayo sobrang naapektuhan nung recent earthquake dito sa may Northern Mindanao yata yan eh. Surigao del Sur, sa Tagum banda ng Tagum yan, Davao. Hindi ko alam kung saan yung epicenter pero matindi, di ba? Sinong naapektuhan? Okay naman ba kayo? If you need any assistance or help, maybe we can send some support kung kinakailangan. Nasanay na lang, sir. Actually, sabi nga eh, marami nga daw, sunod-sunod nga daw ang earthquake dyan sa part na yan. I just came back from, well, not just came back, pero last month, nasa Surigao del Sur ako, nasa Surigao. The weather was really crazy, uulan na araw, pero hindi pa naman ako naka-experience ng mga mini earthquakes doon, like what they tell my friends there. And sabi nila, parang normal na daw magkaroon ng earthquake na 3.5 magnitude or 4 magnitude. Kahapon lang din, nagkaroon din kami dito ng earthquake dito sa mismong dito sa BGC at bumaba kami. Alam mo yung drill na ginagawa niya, di ba? Pagka may earthquake drill or fire drill, kahapon talagang yumayanig dito sa 19th floor kasi kami. So medyo ramdam na ramdam namin yung pagyanig. Nung una, hindi ko lang pinapansin pero medyo nag-squeaky na yung building. Kinabahan na kami so we had to go down. We used the emergency exit. So, layo ng nilakad namin from 19th floor, nakahagdan ka lang. Anyway, there is something going on right now. I'm not the expert para I don't wanna impose on anything, pero they're saying na there might be like a big earthquake that's gonna come pretty soon dito sa Pilipinas. Sana naman tayong lahat ay prepared for that spiritually, mentally, and physically, financially. Kung sakali man, wag naman sana maka-apekto ng husto like yung sobrang like nung 1992 at yung mga earthquake dati na ang daming naapekto ang mga residences. So anyway, na off topic lang ako. So let's pray for everyone's safety. Kasi nga sunod-sunod di ba? So started dyan sa may ang parang balita ko may kinalaman yung Marianas Trench yata nandun yata yung nag-shift na tectonic plate. Tapos dalawang part ng Mindanao inaapektuhan. Tapos like 2 days after dito naman sa Manila kami naman, 'di ba? So there's something going on. And let's just pray that hindi matutuloy kasi palagi namang ina-anticipate yung the big one yan, 'di ba? For the longest time. So hopefully it's not gonna happen this year. Hopefully it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway, again, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat dahil alam ko na tayo po ay nag-antala. Supposedly last week tayo, 'di ba? Friday dapat tayo magkakaroon ng webinar. Just so happens na ako po ay tinamaan ng sakit. So nag-food poisoning po ako. So last week medyo actually I'm still recovering right now but I'm a lot better. So thank you for your flexibility. Nakapag-adjust kayo kahit inaasahan nyo Friday naging Wednesday. So thank you for being here. Wala naman kasing bagong attendees actually. So lahat ng nandito ngayon, you guys signed up for the Friday's webinar. And now you're here. Obviously, again, very thankful for that. And sorry sa inconvenience dahil that happens like once a year na nagkakasakit ako ng matindi. Nagkataon lang may webinar. Okay. So, sige, let's start. Kamusta kayo? Sige, let's light up the mood ng kaunti. Alam mo, interactive kasi to. Naalala ko last webinar namin, sobrang saya. Napaka-active ng mga students, Nagkaroon kami ng mga interactions, nakapagsalita sila sa mic and all that. Sobrang saya. Hopefully, this batch will do something better. Okay ba yan? Kaya ba yan? I'm good, coach. Eager to learn more. Si Scott Balanay. Yes, obviously, that's mainly the reason why you're here. And of course, that's something that you have to instill in your mind, di ba? Kailangan mong matuto, di ba? The more you learn, the more you earn. Okay, so let's cut the chase, no? Okay, ganito na lang muna. Let's start with a question. So obviously, this is a beginner's guide to forex trading. I'm expecting majority of you guys are beginners. Actually, kanina sa poll, nakita ko naman like 90% nasa newbie to beginner stage, which is like 0 to 6 months yung experience in trading, whether demo account man yan or live account. But in reality, like to be frank, ano ba yung reason ikaw sa sarili mo, alam mo, ano ba yung reason why you wanted to learn trading or forex trading to be exact? Can you just share with me, no? Ano ba yung reason? Number one, ano ba yung expectations mo? What are you expecting out of forex or trading in itself? Kasi, you know, one of the main problems with the industry that we're, you know, in is that marami kasing false expectations. So ang first job ko as your coach is to correct or itama or ituwid yung expectations mo in trading. So just be honest, no? Why did you want to learn trading? Can you type in the chat box? Yung may mga experience naman sa inyo, you know, nakakapag-trade na, why do you wanna keep on learning trading? Yung iba sa inyo, baka profitable na rin, you know, nagpa-profit na kahit papano. Why do you wanna keep on doing it? So, paki-type lang sa chat box. Obviously, you know, the main answer would be to earn money, di ba? So, financial freedom to help my family to start to learn and investing and earn as a student. Very good. Family, sabi ni Joseph. Miraflor, para di na ma-scam ng mga investment scammer na nagte-trade daw also no. So that's I think that's the number one, no? For me, at least, that's the number one thing that you have to, I mean, alam mo, I'll tell you the story later on. Pero one of the reasons why Limitless PH came into fruition is because of that reason, Miss Miraflor. We just wanted to educate people about financial, you know, basically financial markets, to be financially literate sila para hindi na nga madali ng mga investment scam. So, kung pupunta ka ngayon sa SEC, makikita mo kanina nagtitingin lang ako ng mga may mga nagwa-warning sila about these companies na nagpapa-invest ganyan. Like there's like 100 of them and probably 70% ng mga scam, no? Ang sumisikat lang yung mga alam lang natin. Like for example, dati sumikat yung Kappa, Right Gen Marketing, Next Gen. Tapos ito nakaraan, may nabalitaan ako yung J Trades something. Na nagbibigay siya ng like 500% returns in 15 days, di ba? Very too good to be true. Very very unbelievable, di ba? Anyway, sige, tuloy lang natin. So to make profitable, I want to eliminate losses. I want to forex trading to become my source of income. Okay, that's good. You know, it's gonna take some time, but that will happen. Want to learn stock market. Okay, sir, yung stock market, I can definitely teach you that as well. Pero ang topic po kasi natin ay forex lang. So ngayon, it's all about forex. But you know, meron naman mga pagkakaparehas siya, may mga similarities naman yan. I'll tell you about it later on. To find how to earn using trading. Sabi ni Hazel, additional source of income. Coach, bakit po hinahabol ng SEC yung Okta? Okay, very good question. Alam mo kasi ang Okta FX, they don't have a office in the Philippines. Okay, wala silang registration dito. Unlike yung partner namin na ACY Securities, for example, meron silang office dito malapit lang din sa akin. Meron silang local registration. But that's not the main thing. The main thing is kasi sobrang daming ginawa nilang mga online ads. Nagpasikat sila eh. Sumikat sila sa mga taong hindi naman talaga nakakaintindi. Parang pinakita nila na ang dali lang ng trading. So, ginastosan nila yung advertisement nila. Millions of pesos yata every month yung ginagastos nila para lang lumabas sila sa lahat, no? Ewan ko, baka napapansin yan eh. Pagpunta ka sa YouTube, punta ka sa Facebook, mga commercial, puro mga OctaFX. Di ba? Yung mga ads. So, that's the main reason. Again, they don't have a regular local registration in the Philippines. Number two, sobrang nag-ingay kasi sila. So marami silang ginawang yun na nga, marketing, you know, on the negative side, on the positive side, nagkaroon sila ng mga clients, marami na curious. On the negative side naman, siyempre, nasita sila ng government. Okay? Actually, even Binance, kung nabalitaan nyo, sino nakakaalam ng Binance? So Binance is like the main trading platform for, well, not trading platform, but basically main platform for buying and selling cryptocurrencies. So, recently, naglabas din ng panukala, tama ba yung Tagalog na panukala? So, naglabas din ng advisory itong SEC na bawal nga daw ang ginagawa ng Binance kasi wala silang registration dito sa Pilipinas. Well, you know, first of all, crypto like Forex is decentralized. So hindi naman talaga kailangan magkaroon ng local office or local entity. And number two, wala kasi tayong strict regulations. Okay, that's the problem here in the Philippines. Wala tayong strict regulations for Forex, wala tayong strict regulations for cryptocurrency. Ang kaya lang natin i-control, specifically ng mga authorities natin, is yung stock market kasi it is running through PSE or Philippine Stock Exchange. Okay, malapit lang yung building sa amin nun. Just because we lack the regulation, we lack the understanding, probably, I don't know. Kung magkakaroon ng regulation, madali lang naman sana, di ba? The problem is wala tayong regulation. Now, the thing is, di rin naman kayang i-ban totally ng Philippines yung mga ginagamit nating like Binance, no? That's never, I mean, don't get me wrong, ayoko magsalita ng tapos, no? It's not like it's never gonna happen, but it's almost impossible to happen kasi bago sila magpagkaroon ng anong tawag dito, ng batas para i-ban yung IP address ng Binance, dadaan pa sa Korte Suprema, no? Ilang taon mo nang i-hearing yan, depende kung ganong tinutukan, pero matagal bago nila maipasa at papasahan nila lahat ng mga ISP, yung mga Globe, PLDT, Smart, na i-ban yung Binance. Basically, yun lang naman eh. Pangalawa, pagdating ng pera mo, let's say for example, nag-withdraw ka from Binance or any broker for that matter, tapos winidraw mo siya to your Philippine account. So doon ka pwedeng masita rin minsan kung sakali na nagkakaroon na sila ng advisory na total ban doon sa broker na yun, or in this case yung Binance. But I have a lot of money invested in cryptocurrency through Binance. Meron din ako sa coins.ph, pero mas marami talaga sa Binance kasi yan naman ang pinaka-stable and pinakamalaking platform for cryptocurrency. So, ang nangyari, by the way, makwento ko na lang din. So, si CZ, yung founder ng Binance, yung CEO, he had a lot of mga money laundering issues. Tapos yung mga operations niya sa US na hindi naman sila registered doon. Meron silang na hindi na i-secure na licenses and all that. So, nagbayad sila ng $4 billion sa US SEC para ang ginawa ni CC, nag-resign siya, nag-step down siya as a CEO, but still he's the majority stake nung company, and then the rest is history. So feeling ko kaya ginagawa ng Philippines yan ngayon kasi gusto rin nilang perahan yung Binance. Yun ang isang nakikita kong reason, 'di ba? Kasi nagbayad ng $4 billion sa US, 'di ba? Baka makakuha yung Pilipinas ng I don't know $1 billion or baka $100 million, masaya ng ang SEC doon. Anyway, I'd say it's all politics and all that. But when it comes to Okta FX, I think they're regulated somewhere else. So hindi ko lang alam kung saan yung main bansa nila. But they're regulated, I don't know about their conditions, their trading conditions. That's the number one thing that you have to be mindful of, yung trading conditions. Okay? So hindi ko pa nasilip, hindi naman ako naging interesado. So I would never know kung itong Okta FX nga ay matinong broker. Sa ngayon lang, ang alam ko lang, nag-ingay sila ng husto kaya sila hinahabol ngayon ng SEC or naglabas lang naman ng advisory. Wala pa namang cease and desist order. Well, wala naman talagang cease and desist kasi wala naman silang operations dito sa Pilipinas. So yun, to answer your question and to answer your mind's question about what's going on with Binance. I am 18 years old po and I have small business. Gusto pa po mag-earn while doing my business like pagsabayin pa. Okay, very good. Napakaganda naman. Entrepreneurial mind, no, at the age of 18. You'll go to lengths of a lot of success if you continue that route. So, ano pa man ang mangyari, pagpatuloy mo lang yung, just eager to learn, eager to earn. How about si XM, Coach? Well, XM, I know the people there. Actually, they have a office in the Philippines. Meron silang SEC and all that. So, hindi sila parasitahin. Isa sila sa pinakamalaking broker na unang pumasok sa Pilipinas. No? XM, Vantage FX, I know the director there or yung country manager. Ano pa ba? FBS, yung mga pinaka unang mga brokers. So, when it comes to the brokers, totoo lang guys, majority of the brokers, especially if it's ang XM, ang iba yung XM kasi iba yung base nila. I'm talking about the brokers that are from Australia. So, automatically, pagka Australian broker yan, more often than not, it is regulated and it is strict, mababa ang spreads, at maganda ang trading conditions. Wala silang panadayang ginagawa kasi mahigpit po ang ASIC para silang kasi ang mga options lang naman like SISEC, yung mga ibang mga regulation na loose regulations, yung ASIC para siyang CFTC ng US. Mahigpit po sila sa mga capital market. So, pag OASIC regulated, Australian broker, you can be 90%, I'd say 90% nasa safe side ka na. Okay? Bibira naman kasi yung mga scam na broker. Ang nangyayari lang naman minsan, yung ibang mga broker, nadadaya sila. So, alam niyo yung book A, book B. Discuss ko to. So, minsan may mga, may mga tweaks na ginagalaw sa market na hindi naman talaga nangyari in real market para ma-stop loss ka or, something like that. But like I said, if it's ASIC broker, for sure hindi mangyayari yun kasi mahigpit nga. How about HF markets? Alam mo, ilang beses ko lang narinig yung HF markets. Hindi ko alam, totoo lang kung anong history niya. Let me check it out. HF markets. Saan ba sila? Saan sila naka-base? That's the first question, diba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang first question mo when you're looking for a broker, saan sila naka-base? Well, definitely, yung mga European regulated brokers, hindi naman sila pwede mag-operate dito. And more especially yung mga US, regulated brokers. Hindi rin sila makapag-operate dito. So, ang pinakamalapit sa atin is yung kapitbahay natin, which is Australia, Asia Pacific. But the regulation alone from Australia, let's say for example, ASIC for Australian clients, pero kailangan pa rin nilang mag-secure ng isa pang regulation for others, like for international market. So I'm checking out, hindi wala akong masyadong idea talaga sa HFM, guys, to be honest with you. Saan ba to? Nakalagay dito, may flag sila ng so about us, regulations and licenses. Sige, share ko nga yung screen ko. Wag kayo maya magtanong, ha? Wag kayo maya magtanong kahit yung mga tanong niyo about brokers, I'm more than willing to answer that. So just let me know, type niyo lang sa chat box kung ano yung mga katanungan niyo. Hindi pa naman nagpa-proper. I mean yung webinar proper, so we're free to basically ask questions. Okay. So ito regulation nila, Financial Services Authority, FSA. Seryoso? Okay, so European. Cyprus, so SISEC yan. Financial Conduct Authority sa South Africa to. Dubai Financial License, Capital Markets Authority, DMA, CFDs and DMA stocks. Okay, hindi to Australian broker. So most probably siguro sa to? Sa somewhere East Europe, or kung hindi nga baka nasa Cyprus yan feeling ko. So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I have not heard a lot about this company or this broker yet. Sabi naman ng isa, sabi niya, ano ito? Ocean JDR. Okay, sige, sasagutin ko yung JDR. Ocean Marketing. Pangalan pa lang, parang parang scam na. Ocean Marketing. Okay, I really don't know, guys. Pangalan pa lang, pangit na So, I don't know. Ang isang tip ko sa inyo para maghanap ng mga reviews is pumunta kayo sa WikiFX. Actually, hindi na maganda yung WikiFX. Broker tested. Kasi ang WikiFX kasi madaya na sila bayad sila So, kung gusto niyo mag-review ng mga legitimate na review ng mga brokers at ng mga schools din kagaya ko, dito po sa yan, sinend ko sa inyo yung link, brokertested.com. Okay? Anyway, yeah, SEO. But may SEO dito. So parang Ocean Marketing. So it's like digital marketing. Xness brokers, sir, legit pa. Okay, yung Xness, medyo bago lang din siya sa Pilipinas. I think they're also Australian. Ang nangyayari kasi na group, Xness group. So marami silang mga, I think marami silang mga sister companies. But yeah, they're legit. Yeah, they're legitimate as far as I know. And wala naman silang ginagawang kalokohan sa mga clients. Wala pa naman ako nakikita ng reklamo. But yeah. JDR Securities. Ang JDR, it's a new Australian broker. And I haven't really dig deep into this. Pero nagtitiwala ako dito kasi yung naghahawak ngayon ng JDR Securities dito sa Pilipinas used to be my partner, si Sachi Toriano. Baka actually naka-attend ka ng webinar nila kaya natatanong mo. So JDR Securities, I can say na safe yan kasi Sachi will never ever sisirain yung pangalan niya para sa hindi trusted na broker, no? Actually, Sachi was supposed to be with me. Dapat magkasama kami sa ACY Securities. Kaya lang meron siyang ibang ginawang business for like 1 year and a half. But then, ito na nga, pinopromote nila ngayon yung ZDR Securities. But it's kind of new in Australia. I think wala pang 2 years. I'll just trust on my instinct na okay naman sila dahil, Sachi, hindi naman niya sisirain yung pangalan niya para mag-promote ng bad brokers. Coach, pasuggest naman po ng trusted na broker. Okay, of course, syempre magiging bias na ako. Uunahin ko na yung ACY Securities, di ba? Ito nga yung ating partner broker dito sa Pilipinas. So ACY Securities is one of the leading brands in Australian markets. Nagsimula sila mag-international market by 2017. Well, actually, meron na silang international mga Chinese market. Meron silang regulations sa China and Taiwan. Pero naging international sila in terms of like Dubai, Middle East, Southeast Asia noong 2017. Nag-secure sila ng mga licenses. So ito, ACY Securities, of course, number 1. Number 2, siguro I'd say wala na kasing Alpari, no? Dati Alpari yung partner namin, maganda rin yung Alpari. Siguro FXTM, XM, okay din naman yung XM, medyo mataas lang yung spreads nila. Pakita ko sa inyo yung spread ng ACY Securities para mabilib kayo. So, doon sa mga nagte-trade na, naiintindihan nyo to, di ba? So, if you look at the right, so this is the market watch, right? Ito yung mga prices, real-time live market prices ng mga currency exchange. At itong nasa baba na itong punctuation mark na to, yung mga yan ay spreads. Okay, so that's not like kung double digit, hindi ibig sabihin na kunyari ito like 14, that's 14 pips no. So divided by 10 mo siya. So meaning ito ay 0.9 pips, 0.3 pips, 0.3 pips, 0.6, 1.6 pips, 0.1, 0.2 kasi naka-points siya. So, divided by 10, then you get the points or the pips rather. So mababa po ang spread ng ACY Securities. That's number 1. And number 2, very, very trustworthy. Wala akong naging issue sa mga volatile markets. Minsan kasi nagkakaroon ng mga liquidate na trades na hindi naman dapat. So far so good. We've been partnered for 1 year and 1 year and 5 months to be exact. And yun na nga, we're going stronger. And I don't think I'm gonna leave ACY Securities hanggat nasa Forex ako or hanggat dito yung industry ako kasi nga kilala ko na sila at yung mga bosses nila, yung mga may-ari, mga founder, nakakasama ko rin sila pa nandito sila sa Pilipinas. So yeah, ito yung kanilang brand ambassador si Tim Cahill. If you don't know, he is like the David Beckham of Australia. So siya yung parang Cristiano Ronaldo ng Australia. Siya yung pinakasikat doon. So recently, 13 years na nagkaroon niya ng gala. So yan, okay, again, unahin ko na ACY Securities. So if you wanna find out where to register from our website, actually, bigay ko na nga lang yung link sa'yo. So from our website, mamaya kasi explain ko to so i-run through ko lang ng mabilisan. Dito po, para makapag-register for ACY Securities. Meron pa bang question? Mga ganyang klase ng question na gusto nyo itanong ngayon kasi mamaya hindi ko na po siya ma-entertain. Mga questions about brokers or anything like that. Kasi pa nagsimula na tayo ng proper, hindi ko na po ma-entertain yung mga random questions. So, kung meron pa, let it all out. Tanongin nyo na kasi libre naman magtanong at di naman ako maniningil sa inyo. Okay. Anyway, kung wala na, let's proceed. So, like I said, ito pong ating mga ginagawang free education. So, of course, marami nagtataka, paano namin nagagawa? So, ang business model kasi ng Limitless PH, nung nagsisimula kami, we had been charging like, 5,000, 4,000 for a 3-week class doon sa mga nag-aaral mag-trade. Pero we eventually moved on to a phase where ang business model namin, hindi na namin kailangan maningil ng kahit piso sa mga estudyante because I really wanna provide free and quality education. Wala namang masama kung may naniningil. Like yung iba nagbabayad ng magkano, di ba? Like 100,000 for a training, 80,000 for a training. Kami, we don't wanna do that. Maging capital mo na lang yon. Ang starting capital mo na lang yon kaysa ibayad mo sa training itself. So we want to provide free education to a lot of Filipinos. So naging business model namin is by partnering through affiliate marketing, parang gano'n, no? IB ang tawag niyan sa mga brokers, partnering with the brokers. Okay? So what do we get? So first of all, yung mga clients nila, like for example, mga clients ng isang broker na partner ko dito sa Pilipinas, they get to have free education with Limitless PH. And then of course, yung nagso-shoulder ng expenses ay yung broker na itself, as long as you pick them as your broker. So ganun yung mutual benefit ng IB partnership with the broker, especially for education or academy like mine. So sila po ang ating sponsor for today's event, ACY Securities. The reason why we've been doing a lot of webinars na free, dahil nga po, sila po ang nag-i-sponsor niyan. So, I'm not gonna tell you more about it anymore. Hindi na ako mag-hard sell sa inyo. That's not my style. Kayo na lang bahala. Do your own due diligence. Mag-research kayo. I encourage people to have free mind and be vigilant with everything that you're doing. So, kayo nang bahala mag-research about ACY or about other competitors, other brokers, para kayo na mag-decide kung ano ba yung magugustuhan nyo. So, first of all, you have to be proud of yourself right now. Top on the back. Bakit? Kasi nandito ka, no? On a Wednesday night. Sabi ko nga kanina, I wasn't really expecting that this many people will still show up for today's webinar kasi nga lahat nag-expect ng Friday and then we had to cancel like on the same day. But obviously you're here and there's a reason for that. And congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself. You can be doing anything else right now. Pwede ka nasa Facebook na lang nakikibalita sa Katniel or TikTok kung ano pa man, but you're here. That simply means that ayun yung first step to becoming successful. Not only, hindi lang naman sa Forex, no? Hindi lang naman sa trading. I'm talking about complete generality. If you are very much willing and eager to learn kahit anong field yan, I guarantee you, diba? You'll be succeeding. You'll have a lot of success in that field kung talagang inaral mo. Mahirap kasi minsan jump into different types of ventures na hindi natin inaaral muna. Like ako, I have my own story when I came back to the Philippines. I'll tell you about it later on. But that is one of the examples na jump lang ako ng jump, hindi ko inaral, hindi tuloy naging successful. So in anything that you do, right, you have to invest in yourself. Okay? Invest time in yourself, try to learn, mag-spend ka ng hour to 2 hours a day trying to read something or trying to learn something new, additional skill, may it be technical skill or soft skills. As long as you're growing, okay? Make your life a progress, sabi ko nga. So, let's talk about trading, okay? Tapusin na natin yung complete generality. Magdiretso na tayo sa Forex trading itself. So, first of all, meron akong meron akong 2 words na gagamitin sa inyo ngayon about Forex here in the Philippines and how it's understood. Yung culture ng mga traders dito sa Pilipinas. Number 1, it's overrated. Okay? Number 2, it's misunderstood. Okay? Maybe hindi lang Forex, baka all in all, in general, yung mga investment options and yung mga trading options, like pag-trade ka ng financial markets, be it stock market, cryptocurrency, futures, whatsoever, it is overrated. And, well, I would say it is overrated because masyadong na-hype, no? Yung expectations nag-iiba sa actual na reality. Okay? So, ang kasalanan niyan is yung mga sobrang mga hype ng mga company at the same time yung mga scams. So iba nila i-posisyon, iba nila i-facade yung forex trading, di ba? Ginagamit nga nilang nagga-guarantee sila ng 30%, 50% per month. Sabi nila nagko-forex trading daw sila. That mainly opened up the idea of people about trading. Okay. Now, the good news is this. Limitless naman talaga ang possibilities mo in trading. What do I mean by that? You can be someone like this in your screen right now. One of my students who doesn't want to be named, he turned his 99,000 peso investment into 1.6 million pesos in 1 month. Kung mapapansin mo yung mga trades niya, may mga odd cad, pero puro XAU USD, puro gold. So he was scalping gold all the while. meron siyang sinusundan na klase ng grid system, nagdo-double down, triple down siya on a certain streak, like losing streak or winning streak. Anyway, so this guy is very sophisticated in his systems, but before he became like that, sabi niya sa akin, nakasunog siya ng almost like $10,000 na account. So bawi na kasi 29,000 yung bumalik sa kanya, di ba? So, he had to go through all those shortcomings as well. So, why am I showing you this? It's because, sabi ko nga kanina, in trading, the possibilities are limitless. Okay? Especially in Forex. So, you have to remember this. And this is number one rule in investments naman talaga. If you have been attending my webinars or my activities in the past, you know this. Ano yung number one rule ko when it comes to investment? What's the number one rule? What is the general number one universal law of investing? Ano ba yan? Can anyone? What is the general rule? Study, okay, yeah, that's valid. Pero meron akong palaging binabanggit. So, kung naka-attend kayo dati, malamang narinig yun yan. Pero it's a very, very simple concept, no? Anyone? What is the main law in patient? Okay, tama yan. Tama naman yung mga sagot nyo. But there's really one thing that's very important. And this is what you expect now when you start doing investments. So, risk is equals to rewards. And rewards is equals to risk. Simple as that, no? There will be cases, okay, don't get me wrong, there will be cases na makakatsamba ka sa mga investments mo eh, okay? So like for example, if you were able to buy, meron ba sa inyo nag-hold ng mga crypto coins? So, kung sabayan mo yung bull run, for example, no mga shit coins dati, no mga meme coins like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, tsamba talaga kung tutuusin dahil mag-invest ka lang ng 1,000 pesos, parang magulat-gulat ka after 1 month. Pwede nang maging 1 million yung 1,000 investment mo. So mga tsamba yon, okay? Very low risk, kasi 1,000 pesos lang. Very high reward. So may mga ganong cases, especially pag nasabayan mo yung bull run. Pero yung consistent basis, it's always about the risk to rewards. So ang actual trading, we're not even talking about kami, hindi naman namin pinag-uusapan kung magkano yung profit namin. Ang pinag-uusapan namin kung nakailang percent ka ngayong buwan, nakailang percent ka last month, what's your drawdown right now, ano yung equity curve mo. Yung matatagal ng traders, they focus more on the percentage. Okay? So, babalikan natin yung sinasabi ko kanina. It's about okay, tama si Len. Tama rin naman yan, diversification. Yeah, you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, balikan ko yung sinasabi ko kanina. About the possibilities. So may possibility na mangyari sa itong nangyari kay isang estudyante ko. He turned 99,000 into 1.6 million in 1 month. But also, there's a possibility that dahil sobrang high risk nun, isipin mo, 1 month, nag-times 16 yung investment mo. So that's very, very high risk. There's a big possibility as well that yung 99,000 mo na investment, na starting capital mo, will also be down to zero before the end of the month. Okay? Again, babalikan natin. General rule of investments, risk is to rewards, and rewards is to risk. There's no such thing as no risk, high rewards. Wala pong ganon. Okay? Malabong mangyari yung no risk, high reward or low risk, high reward. It's always high risk, high rewards, low risk, low rewards. So this is the number one thing that you have to understand if you want to enter the investments world, mga kapatid. Bakit? So maraming iba-ibang klase ng investment options. So merong mga passive, may mga active. Like this one, trading is an active form of investment. And then of course you'll venture into a lot of different options as well. Like dami namang pwedeng pag-investan. Ngayon merong bago yung MP2 Pag-ibig, 'di ba? Maganda yung return sila. I think like 6% per annum. Yung mga dividends, pwede mo rin pasukin ng mga HF fund, feeder funds ng mga life insurance, like for example, Pru Life. So marami, no? If you go to your bank, you can ask them about the safest investment that you can ever partake in is yung government bonds. So you can be a buyer of those bonds. Naka-lock in nga lang siya for a certain period of time, pero it's relatively low risk. But at the same time, mababa lang din yung reward. So let's say, mababa yung risk. So after 6 months, magpa-profit ka ng 3% or 2%. Parang ganon. Um, so there's a lot of different investments in different ways, different channels, different. So the problem is many of us do not understand the whole of it. Kaya masyado tayong nagpapaniwala doon sa mga too good to be true at marami sa atin ay nadadali ng scam kasi nga we don't really understand the full of it. Now, in investments, merong kasing iba-ibang klase, no? So merong passive investments, merong active investments, merong konting participation lang type of investment, merong ikaw yung nagpa-participate type of investment like trading. Kasi ikaw yung magbabuy, ikaw magsisell, ikaw mag-decide kung kailan mo gagawin. Okay? Let's go to trading. Okay? Meron tayong tinatawag na different types of traders. Sino nakakalam? Ano yung apat? Actually, ang daming classification pero we can trickle it down to like 5 different types of traders. Sino nakakalam? Or 4, actually. 4 lang. Ano yung mga 4 na klase ng traders? Scalper. Okay, very good, Henry. Number 1. Day trader. Very good. Rayet, number 2. Ano pa? So let's put scalper. Ito yung pinakauna kasi siya yung pinakamababang time frame. Swing, very good, si Robert. Actually, nauna pala si Daryl. Okay, so swing, and then last but not the least, what? Day trader. Swing trader. What's the last one? Position trader. Okay, very good. So, position trader, ito yung pagka-tipong maglalagay ka ng pera mo sa isang, you're betting on the economy itself, no? You're not betting on the day-to-day move or hour-to-hour move. You're betting on the economy itself, that a certain currency will be stronger against the other currency for a long period of time. Let's say in the next 6 months, tataas yung dollar, bibili ka na ngayon ng dollar, ngayon pa lang, i-hold mo na yung dollars mo. That's position trading. And majority of actually 90%, 99% of retail traders do not venture into position trading kasi po, we are trading in gumagamit tayo ng leverage, di ba? So kapalit ng leverage, meron tayong kailangan bayaran na overnight fee sa ating mga brokers. So minsan yung overnight fee magiging positive kung maganda yung interest rate ng bansa na binibili mo. Minsan naman magiging negative kung mas mababa yung interest rate ng bansa na binibili mo kumpara sa isang bansa na ka-counter niya. So position trading will not be very viable for us like retail traders kasi lalaki yung cost mo as time goes by. Every night nagpapatong yung let's just say yung swap fee, let's just say na commission siya, overnight commission for keeping your trade. What do I mean by that? For example, nagbuy ako ngayon ng Euro USD, kinip ko siya ng overnight. Sa overnight, ibig sabihin overnight ng server time, which is around 5 a.m. sa Philippine time or 6 a.m. na yata ngayon kasi di ba, daylight savings time na. Anyway, so position trading is not viable for us. It's not economical. It's not efficient. Kasi nga, lalaking charge mo. Swing trading ako, minsan may mga swing trades ako. So, to demonstrate this, gawa tayo ng mamaya pupunta tayo sa chart, babalikan natin yung chart. Pero ito-drawing ko lang muna para lang makita nyo kung ano yung gusto kong in a nutshell, no? In a nutshell, ano ba ang ibig sabihin nitong mga to at ano yung differences nila? Okay? Dito. So, let's just say, ang isang chart, ano ba yung tsura ng isang chart, di ba? So, makakita ka, let's say, for example, certain currency like Euro USD. Okay? Euro USD. For example, Euro USD has been going down, di ba? So, let's say, nasa daily time frame ka, ito yung nakikita mo, di ba? So, this is like a span of, this is the whole swing of like 3 months or 6 months. Itong buong, downtrend na to, itong buong trend na to. So, if you are a position trader, you'd be selling here, okay? And you'd be closing your position by this point. Ideally, ganun, okay? Of course, hindi mo naman mapa-perfect timing yan. Pero, ideally, you'll be closing your position here pagka na-reach na yung bottom. That's swing. So, 6 months yan, minsan, 3 months, depende. So, that's a long time, like I said, because we're using leverage and we're paying the cost per night. Hindi siya magandang gawin kasi lalaki yung charge mo. So, ano yung isang option? Swing trading. Ang swing trading naman is, ito naman yung sinasabihan mo. Itong swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. Ibig sabihin, again, yung yung position trader, nag-sell dito, nag-close ng trade dito after 6 months. Yung swing trader, nag-sell dito, nag-close dito, nag-buy dito, nag-sell na naman sa dito, nag-buy na naman sa dito, nag-sell na naman siya dito at nag-buy na naman siya dito. I mean, ideally, okay, don't get me wrong, hindi naman naman pa-perfect yan, pero ideally, that's how swing goes, okay? Now, if you just want to follow the trend, then your idea would just be selling here, diba? Every time nagkakaroon siya ng lower top or lower high, then, you'd be selling there. That is how swing trading works. Yung day trader naman po, it's within 1 day. It's between 1 day of holding your trade, or actually within the day. So within 1 day, up to a few days or a couple of days. Let's say, abutin ka pa nga minsan ng isang linggo. Okay? Couple of days na naka-hold yung trade mo. Pero majority, like 1, 2, 3 days lang naman siya. Okay? Ano naman yung ginagawa ng mga day trader? So sila naman nagka-capitalize sila ng mga opportunities to maybe going on the lower time frame, maybe going to 1 hour time frames. Makikita mo yung mga noise dito, yung mga swings dito. Yun naman yung pwede mong sabayan. Maybe breakout above, breakout below, within the lower time frame, doon ka naman magka-capitalize as a day trader. Now, when you go to the scalper one naman, ito yung sobrang magnified na yung mga orders or yung mga transactions, and sobrang dapat bilis ng instincts mo. At dapat meron kang strategy. Hindi lang naman basta instinct, no? Dapat meron kang strategy na sinusundan. May sistema ka na sinusundan. Because a scalper is someone who buys and sells simultaneously within an hour, within a minute. So just to give you a context, no? So sa scalper, they're probably trading, ang mga scalpers, depende, iba, can range from like 10 to hundreds. Pero yung mga manual retail traders na scalpers, nagre-range na ng mga 10 to maybe 20 trades per day. Mga minor mini trades lang yan. Ibig sabihin, nag-open ngayon, after 1 minute, kinlose ka agad yung trade. Or nag-open ngayon, after a couple of minutes, kinlose yung trade. So mini movements lang yung kinakatch niya sa scalper. So in return, dahil maliliit lang yung movement na nakakatch mo, kailangan mo ng volume, kailangan mo ng quantity, kailangan mo ng maraming trades para magkaroon ka ng magandang profit. Yung day trader would probably be trading between 1 to 5 trades in a day or in a week. Okay? Depende. Pero let's just say in a day, siguro mag-average ng 2 to 3 trades yan. Swing trader, mag-average yan ng 1 to 3 trades per week. Okay, per week. 1 to 3 trades per week. And of course, yung position trader, 1 trade in like 6 months. Mga ganun, no? 1 trade in like 3 months. So, why am I explaining this? Kasi po, ito yung una mong dapat maintindihan as someone who's aspiring to be a trader. Kung ano ba yung dapat mong pasukin. Okay. Unahan ko na kayo. Ako personally, I am not a scalper. And I'm not against scalping. Pero talagang sobrang high risk siya. So, you have to be up for it. Ibig sabihin, dapat yung appetite mo pang high risk din. So kung sanay ka sa parang sugal-sugal style, then at least scalping it has a strategy somehow na mas mag-better yung chances mo kaysa makipaglaban ka sa casino na palaging house always wins, di ba? So kung ganun ang style mo, wanna make quick profits in a short amount of time, then you can try scalping. If you're like me na hindi masyadong open into making a lot of risky trades, and gusto mo mas conservative, man totally conservative, pero mas piling-pili yung mga trades na ginagawa mo at yung mas higher probability yung trades na ginagawa mo, then you can be venturing into day trading or maybe swing trading. Okay? So, lahat po yan malalaman mo lang pagka nagsimula ka na actually mag-trade. Okay? Pero ang number 1 na sinasabi ko palagi sa mga estudyante ko, mag-focus kayo sa number 2 and number 3. Again, I have nothing against scalping, pero sobrang baba po kasi ng success rate ng mga scalpers. Merong mga nagiging successful, especially yung mga gumagamit ng mga EAs, yung mga automated trading. Pero in terms of like success rate ng manual trades, nandito siya sa day trading at saka sa swing trading. Just follow the trend, wait for reversal, buy the trend again. Again, it's easier said than done. Of course, may mga technicalities yan, may mga actual entries saan mo ipapasok, saan ka magko-close ng trade mo, ano yung adjustments na gagawin mo while you're on the trade, and ano yung adjustments na gagawin mo pagka kailangan mo nang i-close yung position mo dahil malapit ka na mahit ng stop loss or something like that. Those are the things na detailed na mapag-aaralan mo pagka, of course, you put more time into it. But yeah, if you're asking me right now, maybe sa utak mo, tinatanong mo, ano bang magandang gawin ko, coach? Ano ba dapat ako? So, I would suggest, pag-aralan nyo yung day trading and swing trading. Okay? Now, there is another option. Number 5 option, as I call it, na trader. Ito naman po yung passive trader. So I keep on telling you guys that trading, especially Forex, is active. So you have to participate, you have to buy and sell yourself. Ikaw mismo yung dapat magte-trade, ikaw mismo yung magko-close ng positions and all that. Ikaw yung maghahanap ng trades. So it's obviously active. Pero by the help of modern day technology, meron tayong passive option. Okay? Passive trading. So, anong pwede mong gawin para magkaroon ka ng passive income in trading? Hindi ka mag-i-invite, walang ganon-ganon. So, for example, meron ako isang estudyante. Ito hindi naman to galing sa Limitless, so I'm not gonna grab the credit. So, we have been trying out different EAs. Yung iba pangit, yung iba nakaka-burn ng account, di ba? We've been switching into automated na as much as possible. Nagsiswitch kami dun sa something na merong guaranteed profits. So, we're trying to look for the best EA that we can use. Marami kaming mga failures in the past. But finally, one of my students just came up to me. He's a programmer. Meron pala siyang dinevelop na EA na very, very conservative and very, very safe. So, kaya ako na i-open up ngayon yung tungkol sa passive trading kasi literal, passive siya. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Merong trade or merong system or merong program na nagra-run dun sa computer mo or dun sa account mo through VPS or Virtual Private Server na nagra-run siya to scalp or to scout and find minor movements and trades in the market to take advantage of it. So for example, recently we have launched our very exclusive automated trading software. Again, it's not from me, it's from my student from Cebu. So I'm not gonna grab the credit, pero magaling yung tao niya. So Royal Mint EA. So Royal Mint EA is an automated trading software that automatically trades on your behalf. Wala siya talagang downside if you think about it kasi if you look at kung naiintindihan niyo yung equity curve, 'di ba? So may mga makikita ka na mga nagpapa-copy service or mga EAs na makikita mo ang taas ng kanilang let's say for example umabot ng 100% kaagad. Pero yung equity curve ay bumabagsak ng below zero. That's a bad sign, okay? So, ano ba ibig sabihin nun? So, kailangan magkadikit lang yung So, kailangan magkadikit lang. Alam niyo ba to? Baka nagsasalita dito, hindi niyo pala naiintindihan yung sinasabi ko. So, this is my FX book, no? So, this is a result, real-time result ng trading account mo or ng trading account ng isang tao na in-enroll niya doon. So, hindi mo pwedeng dayain kasi makikita mo nandiyan yung result eh. Okay, so anyway, going back. So ito ba yung equity curve? So for example, if your balance is continuously increasing and growing, right? Ito yung red na yon. Ito yung equity mo yung dilaw. It has to be in line with your actual balance. Hindi siya pwedeng biglang mag-drop ng ganito ng below zero. Ibig sabihin nun, ang laki ng drawdown. So at certain points in time, nagne-negative ng sobrang laki yung account. So that's one bad thing. So ang maganda dito sa EA na to is, like I said, it's very conservative, but it's powered by an AI, artificial intelligence, that runs on 3% to 6% monthly. For the past, nag-start kami nito August. So for the past couple of months, naglalaro lang talaga sa 3 to 4%. Medyo rough ang market ngayon eh. Hindi siya madaling i-trade kahit mag-manual trades ka. So it's running on a 3 to 4% per month profit. I know you people would say, diba, ang late naman yan, parang wala lang. Pero, if you think about it, it's better to have 3% per month than 3% per year. Okay? At the end of the day, passive naman yan. Kung gusto mo ng malaking profit, you have to study how to trade manually. Pero, if you want something that's passive and that's readily available there, then something like this, okay? So, ito yung mga so far, mga subscribers namin. So, 14%. Ito, bago lang kasi ito. So, 1% pa lang siya. 6%, 6%, 6%. Puro positive. Wala ka makikitang kahit isang negative or nagdo-draw down. Kasi ang ginagawa ng EA, papakita ko sa inyo, kahit maliliit lang na trades, or sorry, maliliit lang na profits, kino-close na yung trade. I'll show you guys. So if you're asking, martingale ba to? Hindi po ito martingale. It's a grid system po ang ginagamit itong EA na to. So itong account na to, nakaran lang to on EA. I have not been trading this account. Okay? Manual, wala. Puro passive lang to. So makikita nyo naman, di ba? Sa account history, yan nakalagay naman sa gilid. Sa comment, makikita mo, Royal Mint EA. Royal Mint EA. So, tinan mo nagtitipi siya na $1.68 $1. Open ano to eh, open SL, open TP to eh. So, minsan ina-adjust niya na mas malapit pag hindi kayang abutin yung original TP. Say for example, ang original TP mo is around $10, pero naramdaman or na somehow by the systems, hindi kasi sinasabi sa akin kung paano gumagana to sa totoo lang. So, hindi ko pa alam, hindi pa ini-explain sa akin. Pero may theory lang ako kung ano yung basis niya. I think it's basis on mini breakouts yung ginagawa nitong EA nito. So, pag medyo malabo nang umabot dun sa original TP, it will adjust the TP na mag $1 lang, magpa-profit ka na or i-close na yung trade and you make that $1 profit. Kaya lang, marami. So, just to give you an example, of course, may mga negative din. May negative 12, may negative 5, negative $2, negative $10, positive $9, and so on and so forth. Ito pinakamalaki, $24 on a single trade. Actually, hindi malaki yan, pero para sa EA na to, malaki na yan. So, ang starting capital ko dito is like $1,050. Nagdagdag na lang ako ng kaunti. Kasi ang minimum kasi talaga dapat is $1,000 para gumana tong EA na to. So, tinan mo yung pinakaunang trade niya like September 21. So, September, October, November, December. It's been 3 months. Ang profit niya na is $180. So, I know that's not huge. That's not something na magpapayaman sa'yo. Pero ulit-ulitin ko lang, this is passive. Wala ka naman, hindi naman ako nag-trade yan eh. 'Di ba? Yung robot ang nag-trade yan. So 180 is like from $1,000 originally. That's 18%. Well, okay, hindi na kasi nga nagdagdag na ako ng funds dito eh. So ang total deposit ko is like 1,700. So let's just say this is around 10%. So total deposit ko sa account ito is 1,765. So around 10% yung more or less 10 to 11% yung 180. So 10% divided by 3, so within 3% nga per month. 3 to 3.5%. And that is the lowest so far kasi yung recorded history niya medyo marami-rami. Anyway, mag-move on ako kasi hindi naman ako nagbebenta ng EA dito. Baka isipin niyo nagbebenta ako ng EA. Ina-explain ko lang, no? Ina-explain ko lang yung iba-ibang options mo as a trader. So I'll just open a demo account para mag-demo sa inyo ng trades na pwede natin gawin manually. New demo account, gamitin natin si Jimwell A. Okay. Si Jimwell ay nag-start with $1,000. Let's say $2,000. One is to 200. Ang kanyang leverage. Next. Okay. So si Jimwell, mamaya ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano kayo magkakaroon ng ganito. At libre naman pong gumawa ng demo account. In fact, we'll guide you. Mamaya, pagtapos ng webinar natin, ituturo ko sa inyo. Or may sasabihin ako na matutuwa kayo. Okay, so, mabilis yung galawang yun. Tingnan natin, may news ba? Anong oras ba? Kasi, nagbago na kasi yung time ngayon pala, by the way, guys. 9 o'clock na ang, anong oras ba sa New York? Tama, 9 o'clock in the Philippines. It's 9 o'clock PM in the Philippines is 8 a.m. in New York right now. Kasi nag-adjust sila ng oras. Ay, hindi pa pala. Hindi pa pala nagdi-DST. Ay, oo nga. Okay, sorry. Nag-DST na nga. So, ibig sabihin, nag-adjust ng 1 hour. So, yung dating London session na 3 p.m., naging 4 p.m. na ngayon sa Philippine time. Yung dating New York session na 8 p.m., naging 9 p.m. na ngayon sa Philippine time. Tandaan nyo yan hanggang March. Kailan ba mag-end yung DST 2024? March 10. Okay? By March 10, magsisimula na, okay, non-DST ngayon, so by March 10, magiging DST ulit. So, babalik na ulit sa -1. Anyway, huwag na muna natin problemahin yan. Matagal pa yon. Okay, so, ano nga palang, sisilipin ko nga pala kung may news kaya ako nagpunta rito. Wednesday, 7 p.m., 9:15 p.m. Non-farm employment change. Kaya pala. So, this is, kung nagtitrade na kayo, alam nyo to, non-farm payroll every first Friday of the month. So, sa Friday pa talaga yon. Itong ADP kasi is para siyang automatic data processing na nagpe-predict lang siya using data kung ano yung magiging numbers. Pero yung actual numbers, lalabas pa sa Friday. Ito, 9:30 p.m. Yan, sobrang matindi ang magiging movement ng markets dyan. I swear. Lalo ngayon dahil medyo hot topic, naka-hot seat ngayon ang dollar eh. Lalo na yung gold. Alam niyo ba ang gold, guys, by the way? Did you know that gold hit all-time high? Ibig sabihin, inabot niya yung pinakamataas na presyo niya for the longest time that, for the history of Earth. So, umabot siya ng on my chart, umabot siya ng 2,190 eh. Pero yung sa actual market, yung ibang mga depende kasi kung iba-iba naman kasi ng liquidity providers yan eh. So I think through ano nga pala yung isang platform na nakita ko. So it went as high as $2,148 per ounce. And if you look at the history of this gold, no, it's been going up. Obviously, gold is di ba palagi naman sinasabi, gold is the best investment, no? Dahil palaging tumataas ang value. Totoo naman 'yon. You can also buy gold contracts through through CFD brokers. So hindi ka bibili ng physical gold. So for example, if I bought somewhere here, tapos umabot sa presyo na 'yon, ang laki ng magiging profit ko diyan. Okay, just an example. Magbabay tayo isang maliit na transaction lang, let's say mga 0.1, mga 0.2. Kunyari lang sinesimulate ko lang. I'm not necessarily promoting buying gold right now, but gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo. So if nag-buy tayo dito somewhere at the price of $2,029 per ounce, umabot na lang doon sa all-time high niya na $2,148 per ounce. That would earn you a total of, activate lang natin yung one-click trading. That would earn you around $2,342 US. Okay? Now, hindi ka bumili ng gold physically. You did not necessarily had to go to a physical store and buy gold physically. Binili mo lang yung kontrata or yung tinatawag nating contract for difference. CFD ang kontrata niyan. Pwede mo rin gawin yun sa oil, by the way. Pwede ka rin bumili ng oil via the contract. Pwede ka rin bumili ng iba-iba pang mga options. Marami dito. Okay. Akala nyo Forex lang, di ba? Currency pairs lang. So marami namang options, especially depende sa broker kung ano yung pwede nilang i-offer or ano yung license sila to offer. Like yung ibang mga investment vehicles ibang mga capital markets. Most of the time, gold, silver, oil, mga index. So Nasdaq 100, makikita nyo naman dito, AU, Australia 200, Nikkei 225, UK 100. So mga index to. Parang sa Pilipinas yung PSEI. So you're buying the whole index of that stock itself. Okay, so i-close natin kasi profit tayo eh. Close ko muna to, $26. So as easy as that, we made a profit of $23 lang pala. Okay? So nag-profit tayo ng $23. Parang ganun yung scalping, by the way, no? So nag-buy ka, close mo ka agad. So meron tayong profit ng $23. Of course, it's not like that in reality, no? Nag-demo lang naman ako sa inyo, pero yung actual trading hindi naman ganyan. You're gonna consider a lot of things first bago ka magkaroon ng decision mo. Kahit pa mag-i-scalping ka lang, di naman pwedeng basta nakita mo lang yung chart, nag-buy ka na kaagad. You gotta have to put some things into consideration first. Like for example, may news ba na lalabas? Meron bang malapit na ba siya sa support? Malapit na ba siya sa strong resistance? Ano ba yung pinapakita sa higher time frames? Which brings me to my second point. Okay? So number 1, yung different types of traders. Number 2 is, as a manual trader, ano naman yung mga skills na dapat mong aralin? Hindi ko na aantayin sa inyo para dito tayo tumagal. So, yung mga skills na kailangan mong i-equip yung sarili mo with would be, number 1, technical analysis. Okay? Explain ko to mamaya. Nagsulat ko lang muna. Susulat nyo guys. Number 1, technical analysis. So parang pag nagkukuha ka ng kurso, for example, may mga units ka na kailangan i-take or, to be more specific, pagka nasa practical ka na, sige, let's just put it that way. May mga units ka na dapat i-take na very, very connected or mostly the things that you have to learn to be mental block ako, to be effective in that field. Okay? So, sa trading po, in general, hindi lang naman Forex, sa trading, ito yung mga units na kailangan mong prerequisite, kumbaga. Ito yung mga prerequisite. So, number 1 is technical analysis. Number 2, fundamental analysis. And last but not the least is the risk management. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Now, you may say na meron pa mga minor na pwede mong idagdag diyan, like for example yung i-read mo ewan ko kung nagagawa niyo, ako nagte-trade na kayo, pero meron kasing way para ma-identify mo yung market positioning ng mga hedge funds at saka ng mga fund managers. So yun yung real life or real market sentiment as I call it. So hindi lang talaga basta market sentiment kasi most of the time kung ano yung sentimento ng mga retails, yun yung kabaliktaran yung nangyayari. So market sentiment, pasok pa rin naman siya somehow sa under bracket ng fundamental analysis. So baka maisip nyo kasing banggitin ngayon, ina-explain ko lang na hindi ko na isasama siya kasi hindi naman sa major category. Okay, so what is the difference between all these? Sino ang makakasagot? You can use Google if you want. No? What is the main difference? In your own explanation, in your own words, ano po ang pinagkaiba-iba? Mag-raise ng hand. I'll allow you to unmute your mic para may explain mo ng maayos. Hindi mo na kailangan i-type. Sige, sinong gustong magsagot? Raise your hand here or type nyo lang na me. Can anyone explain to me what is the major differences between these three prerequisite skills that you have to learn or equip yourself with kung gusto mo maging effective trader? Anyone? Baka hindi nyo alam guys, merong emoji dito sa Zoom na pwede ka mag-raise ng hand. Yun lang, sinasabi ko lang. Ayan, meron na. Okay, sige. Si Robert Namang Jr. Okay. I will, Robert, meron ka bang mic? May mikropono ka ba? Kasi, minsan kasi, dami pang ita-type, di ba? So, I'll just allow you guys to use your mic. Yan.
Hello, Coach. Magandang gabi po.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, good evening po. So for me, Coach, yung technical analysis is based lang sa na-observe ko doon sa mga traders. Meron silang mga ginagamit na like yung analysis yung sa price, yung volume ng data, at saka yung sa news, yung updates sa kumbaga doon sa market. Yun lang.
Okay. So you again yung sa technical analysis, meron silang ginagamit na
like mga data prices, mga
okay.
anong tawag dito, mga news, kumbaga kung tataas ba or bababa, somehow ganyan. Basta volume
Okay.
ng data, mga ganon.
So sa technical analysis yung sinasabi mo or sa
Yes po, technical.
Okay. Good enough. Sige, tignan pa natin. Baka meron pang iba. Sinong gusto mag-challenge? Thank you very much, Robert, for that. Sinong gusto mag-challenge sa answer ni Robert? Sinong gusto mag-try? Anyone? Okay, may presyo to ha. May premyo to. Sabi nga ni Clint, ni Dan kanina, Pasko ngayon, so mamimigay tayo. May presyo to, so huwag kayong mahiya. No? Tayo lang naman nandito. Hindi naman nakikita yung mukha nyo. It's okay. So Robert's answer is good, but I need something more. I need something more from someone else. Okay, mahiya. Sige lang, try lang. Me, Coach, Reyet. Sige. Reyet Mark Bensorto. Hanapin ko yung pangalan mo para may unmute kita. Nasa ba? Ayun. Okay. Yan. Okay, go.
Hello, Coach.
Hi.
Good evening po.
Good evening.
For me, Coach, technical analysis is all about the charts po. Yung
Okay.
movement po. Yung movement po. And then yung fundamental analysis po is it's about the economy of maybe, for example, yung involves yung data reports po o yung mga news.
Okay. Good enough. Sige pa.
Yun po yung fundamental analysis.
What about risk management?
Risk management? The answer is, ano po, Coach? The way you manage your money to avoid yung mga losses po.
Okay.
Yan lang, Coach.
Okay, very good. Sige. So, dahil may nagsasagot, mayroon pa nagvo-volunteer dito. Very good, Riet. I'll come back to you. Tingnan natin. So, meron nagvo-volunteer dito si Jimwell. Sige. I'll give you a chance. Baka mas maganda yung magiging sagot niya. Sige, go. Jimwell.
Hello po, sir. Good evening po.
Good evening.
Sir, sa technical analysis po, pagkakaalam ko po, ito po yung ginagamitan nila ng trend, yung mga support and resistance, saka mga chart pattern po, sir.
Sorry, can you speak up a little bit? Medyo hindi ko marinig, sorry.
Sir, ang pagkakaintindi ko po sa technical analysis is yung paggamit po nila ng trends, saka chart pattern po,
Okay.
saka mga resistance. Yun lang, sir.
Okay. What about fundamental analysis? Naka-mute na siya. Gusto mo ituloy? Gusto mo ituloy, Jimwell? You wanna continue? Okay, Joseph, do you have mic? I think na yung mas maganda yung magiging explanation mo pag nasa mic. May mic ka ba? I-unmute kita. I'll give you a chance to explain it. Mas maano, mic. Okay. Risk management ko, sabi niya. Okay, kaya chat ko na sinagot. So, sabi ni Joseph, for everyone's sake, sabi ni Joseph, fundamental analysis, in my opinion, refers to financial analysis at economic data. Tapos, coach, yung technical analysis naman po, yung historical price and data volume. Yun lang. Okay. And risk management, medyo nabitin. Okay, sige. Sino pa ang gustong mag-challenge sa mga sagot nila? Last one. I think we already have a winner, pero tingnan natin. Baka meron pang mas magandang sagot. Mas mailalatag ng maayos. Risk management refers to the risk volatile yung market. Okay. Good. Anyone who would like to challenge the answers so far? Going once? Going twice? Wala na ba? Okay. All right. Sige. Thank you very much kay Joseph, kay si Robert. Gusto mong i-defend yung answer mo? Sige. I'll give you a chance. Sige. One more chance. Go, Robert.
Ano lang, coach, yung tungkol po sa risk management po.
Okay.
For me po, ito yung how you control yourself, yung feelings mo. Paano mo i-avoid yung slippage, yung loss, and kapag loss ng capital mo, yun. How you handle your stress, it's all about on your emotions.
Correct.
Yun lang po.
Correct. Well, actually, risk management can be like a whole plethora of different branches. Pero if you talk about risk management itself alone, it's all just numbers. So when it comes to yung emotions and all that, that's trading psychology na yan. Medyo ibang topic na yon. But the risk management in itself is just how much you are willing to risk per trade, how much you're willing to lose per trade, in relative to the profit that you're wanting to make on that trade, etc., etc. Ano yung mga adjustments na pwede mong gawin. So it's all numbers. The problem is it's hard to follow, but it's easy to understand. Actually, kahit isang oras, kaya ko ituro sa inyo yung risk management. Madali lang siya. It's very hard to follow kasi, nagiging psychological na nga. Papasok na tayo sa trading psychology, nagkakaroon na tayo ng human emotions and nagiging hadlang siya dun sa dapat nating sundin na proper risk management. Anyway, so going back, thank you very much sa iyo, Robert, at sa lahat ng nag-participate. I think, sino ba yung sumagot kanina? Sino yung sumagot nito? Si Rayet ba to? Yung sumagot nitong chart, yung economy. Yan, okay. So Rayet, you are the winner for tonight. Kasi very, very short, concise yung sagot niya. So, correct. Number one, technical analysis is all about the chart reading. Okay? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng magiging trading decisions mo. So, okay, just put it this way. Pagka nagtitrade ka kasi, meron kang checklist, di ba? So, okay. So, tingnan mo sa technical analysis, is it telling you to buy? Is it telling you to sell? Is it telling you to not do anything? So, yung decision making mo will be coming from these assessment methodologies, which is, number one, is yung technical analysis. So, iba na yung pag sinabi natin may strategy ka na, may sistema ka ng sinusundan, kino-combine mo na itong mga bagay-bagay na to. Pero, just plain and simple technical analysis, what it is, it's chart reading. Okay? So, mag-identify ka. Doon mo makikita yung mga nagdo-drawing ng mga kung ano na sa chart. Okay, that's technical analysis. Support and resistance, whatsoever lines that you see here. I also like the answer of si Joseph kasi bakit? Ang explanation niya sa technical analysis is meron siyang sinabi na historical price and data volume. So in reality, yun naman talaga, no? But first of all, Riyad, please send your GCash to Dan in private. Send mo yung GCash number mo. We'll send you 500 pesos kahit pang merienda mo lang for tonight, no? Congratulations. Marami pa tayong mga activities mamaya. So mag-participate kayo, guys. Kahit pa paano magkaroon kayo ng pang-load. Okay. Again, I appreciate the answer of Joseph. Kasi nga, he emphasized the historical price and data volume. Why? Why is that? Kasi po, pag technical analysis, yes, it may seem as if binabasa mo lang yung chart via kung ano yung nakikita mo physically, di ba? So merong support, merong resistance, merong breakout dito sa level na to, merong nag-reversal, etc., etc. But in reality, we're actually dealing with historical prices kasi all these charts, guys, it all represents historical data. Pakisulat. Lahat ng nakikita mo sa screen mo ngayon, lahat po yan is history. What do I mean? So, yung chart na to, teka, ang dami kasi nakasulat sa screen. Burahin ko muna itong mga sinulat ko para ma-explain ko. So, if we zoom it in, so, minsan, pagka hindi ka pa sanay talaga na mag-analyze ng charts, you'll think like, okay, may dito, nag-up and down dito, nag-up and down, may high-low. But, yes, that's the thing. Pero the reason why we put some sort of emphasis into certain levels sa chart po is because of its historical relevance, okay? Or historical, may mga more specific term for that. But yung historical relevance niya doon sa pangyayari. So the reason why people would say na, okay, pag nagpunta sa support, baka mag-bounce off of that is because that specific price or the range in those price or in that price from, the range, yung range ng prices na yon on a certain zone, there may be a lot of buyers there, diba? Kaya baka mag-reject off of that is because, again, historically, maraming nagbabay dun sa area na yun. That's the simplest analogy of support and resistance. And marami pang iba, no? For example, so this is a plain blank naked chart. Don't see anything else. But apart from the zones, meron tayong automatic support and resistance dito. Sa mga binibigay ko na tools sa mga estudyante ko. Pero meron din tayong mas komplikadong chart, okay? So, ang chart kasi pwede mong iba-ibahin yung template. So, pwede mong i-save yung mga template. Depende kung ano yung kakailanganin mong gamitin ng mga sort of indicators mostly indicators doon sa currency pair na yon para makapag-analyze ka kung ano yung trade na gagawin mo. So, as you can see right now, it may seem na very chaotic, di ba? Pag hindi mo pa naiintindihan, ang daming-daming linya, may mga iba-ibang kulay. Pero, babalikan na naman natin yung sinabi ni Joseph kanina, all of those represent historical data. Pakiulit, whatever you see in the chart, it's just represented in lines and formations and, support and resistances, zones, candlesticks. It may be represented that way, pero it's all showing historical data. Meron siyang historical relevance. And most especially, for example, if you're doing itong mga linya ko dito, ang tawag dyan is yung moving averages. So, ina-average na yung past prices movements. Real time. So, akala mo, it just looks like, line lang yan di ba? Pero there is a price for every dot on that line. Okay? Ito po ang mathematics. I think this is na-discuss to sa advanced geometry. Or trigo na ba to? Hindi ko sure eh. So, you use lines to represent historical prices. So, hindi lang naman to sa trading ginagamit. Okay? For example, nung kaputukan ng pandemic, COVID cases, they're tracking the support tuloy. They're tracking the trend of COVID depending on gaano siyang kalapit doon sa 50-day moving average, di ba? So, COVID cases in the Philippines, tignan mo, it's represented in chart. So, ito. Okay. So, kala mo, lines lang yan. But each level would actually represent a number. Diba? Each point in time or each point in chart, meron siyang nire-represent na actual data. Nagkataon lang na dinadaanan sa nung line. Okay? So, statisticians use this most of the time. So, kaya nga, sabi ko nga, it's very, kung ikaw ang naging field mo ay may kinalaman sa statistics, advantage mo na kaagad ang nalalaman mo pag nag-trade ka kasi hindi na bago sa iyo yung mga ganito. So, statistics kasi siya. So, stats and probability, pinagdadaanan natin yan sa college, di ba? Yeah, actually, sa stats and probability pala to, na-explain lahat. Pero meron din siya sa advanced trigo, sa trigo. But yeah, so, yes, it may seem na para siyang nagdo-drawing ka lang sa chart, di ba? But in reality, those are data, numbers. Okay? So, para po sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ang ating pong basic MT4 chart na majority ng mga traders, ito yung platform na ginagamit, meron po tayong iba-ibang time frames. What do we mean by these different time frames? So may M1, that means 1 minute. So ano ibig sabihin nun, coach? Every minute, nagpiprint ng bagong bar or candlestick yung chart. So ibig sabihin, each bar would represent 1 minute. So itong movement ito, 1 minute lang yan. So this current minute from 9:38 to 9:39. Ito yung 9:37 to 9:38, 9:36 to 9:37, so on and so forth. Okay? All the way up to monthly time frame, which is, obviously 1 month naman siya. So each one bar represents 1 month. So this is this month, this is November, this is October, September, August, so on and so forth. Okay? So again, ang isa sa kinakalito ng mga traders yung maraming mga linya-linya. Don't worry, if you go to a deep study, especially sa akin, yung tinuturo namin, pinag-aaralan namin yung mga indicators and oscillators na makakatulong sa magiging trading decision mo. Okay? Yung iba dyan, hindi lang naman yan forma lang. May purpose yan. May reason yan kung bakit sila nandyan. Okay? It may seem chaotic at first, pero as you understand it, you'll be very, parang andali na lang. Okay, sige, tuloy natin. So, that is technical analysis. Okay? Whatever you see in the chart, you analyze, am I going to buy? Kasi dalawa lang naman yung decision making mo eh. Okay, let's make it 3. Ano yung decision making mo as a trader? Are you going to buy? Are you going to sell? Or don't do anything. Okay? Don't do anything. Ibig sabihin, pag wala ka nakitang position to take, do not trade. Okay? Hindi ka naman kailangan magmadali maghanap ng trades palagi. Palagi naman may opportunity. Okay. So, magbabay ka ba, magsisell ka? So, ang assessment methodology mo, when it comes to technical analysis, would be, depende, marami. There's lots and tons of things na pwede mong gamitin. From the very, very commonly used na support and resistance. Like for example, again, I'm not recommending this, okay? I'm just saying na ito yung ginagamit ng karamihang mga beginner traders. So, support and resistance trading. Like for example, sa 1 hour time frame, wala. Actually, ito naka-channel pattern siya. So, mas madali. So, yung channel mo na yan, for example, every time na magta-touch siya dun sa area na yun, di ba? Nagre-reverse siya. So, that's support and resistance trading, channel trading, di ba? Channel pattern. Okay? Now, if you go to more higher time frames like this one, so ito makikita mo, merong zone dito, yung naka-blue na yan, that's a very, very strong zone for this currency pair, Euro-AUD. So, for a basic support and resistance trader, ang gagawin mo dyan, pag nakita mo nag-bounce na dito, yung currency, pwede ka na mag-buy. Again, I'm not recommending this. I'm just saying, if you put yourself in the point of view or perspective of someone who's buying and selling basically only on support and resistance, ganun yung gagawin niya. So, nag-touch dito sa support, they will buy and probably, close the trade somewhere here. Something like that. That's one example, and there's tons and tons of different ways to analyze the market using technical analysis. Okay? So, iba-iba, merong kailangan gumamit ng indicators, oscillators, whatsoever. So, again, that is technical analysis. Chart reading, chart patterns, so on and so forth. Number 2, fundamental analysis. So, sinagot ni Rayat kanina. By the way, Rayat, nasend mo na ba yung Gcash mo kay Dan? Send your Gcash to Dan ha, para masend na yung ano mo. Ngayon din, send niya kagad yan. Okay, meron tayong 20,000 na ipamimigay ngayong gabi. Joke lang, hindi ko alam kung magkano yung ibigay ko. Okay, so number 2 is fundamental analysis. So, maganda yung sagot mo. Sabi ni Rayat kanina, it's the economy. Okay? So, maganda rin naman yung sagot dito ni actually. Nasaan ba si ano ba yan? Hinahanap ko yung chat eh. Si Joseph. Si Joseph. So, sabi niya, fundamental analysis refers to financial analysis tsaka economic data. Okay, so wala masyadong part ng financial analysis kasi sa fundamental analysis kasi ng Forex is mostly, if you talk generality, then pwede yan sa stock market trading, meron kang financial analysis. Ibig sabihin, pag naglabas ng financial statement yung kumpanya, i-analyze mo yon to predict kung tataas pa ba yung stock nila or what, diba? So part of fundamental analysis yon. But in Forex, wala ka tayong ganoon kasi wala namang financial statement na nilalabas yung mga bansa. Instead, they release economic data. Okay? Ano yung mga example ng mga economic data? Excuse me. So ano yung mga example ng mga economic data? Ito. So bibigyan ko kayo ng mga website na pwede nyo gamitin. So ito, Forex Factory, you can use this. Meron pa tayong MyFX Book. Pwede nyo rin gamitin to. So, ang pinaka plain and simple, user-friendly is itong ang Forex Factory. So, yan. So, ano ba yung mga economic data? So, for example, ang pinakamalakas dyan actually is yung decision-making ng Federal Reserve tuloy ng Central Bank tungkol sa pagbabago ng kanilang interest rate. This is gonna be very, very tough for you to understand for now. Pero, one of the biggest movers ng mga currency pairs, especially ng US dollar, kung bakit sobrang taas ng inangat ng US dollar for the past couple of past few years, let's just say 2021 to onwards, dahil sa interest rates. Okay, sa influence ng interest rates on investors. Okay? Again, that's going to be something that I can't explain right away, pero just keep it in your mind. So, that's one, okay? Number two, ano pa yung mga ibang economic data? So, meron tayong, say for example, construction PMI, so Purchasing Managers Index, CPI, inflation data, inflation report, unemployment claims, di ba, sa US, non-farm payroll, ganoon din, employment data pa rin, consumer sentiment, all of those things, it may seem taboo at first. Medyo, okay, hindi ko masyadong jargon yung terms, di ba? But again, you don't really have to very, kami, as advantage, kasi ako, for example, ang kurso ko talaga is economics. So I'm very, very familiar with all these things. Pero for someone that's not really, ang layo ng field mo, of course, I would understand. Ano ba ibig sabihin niya mga yan? Overnight rate, BOC rate statement. It may seem daunting. Trust me, sa simula. Pero, hindi mo, ayoko magkaroon ng ma-misinterpret yung sasabihin ko, pero let's just put it this way. If you are really, really good in technical analysis, hindi ka na masyadong kakabahan pag hindi ka masyadong magaling sa fundamental analysis. Of course, those two have to work together. Pero in reality talaga, sa Forex or sa trading in general, yung real-time movement sa chart at yung nagiging formation ng chart o kung ano yung pinapakitang volume, kung ano yung pinapakitang trend dun sa chart, yung pa rin yung mas totoo eh. Kasi no matter how good you are in fundamental analysis, the market will always choose to go to its direction. Kahit pa sabihin mo, let's say for example, there were a lot of cases in the past na negative yung data for the country pero tumaas yung currency nila. Or positive yung data for the country pero bumagsak yung currency nila. Okay? So we don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. Minsan nagpapauso na lang yung Bloomberg at saka yung mga analyst na kasi nagkamali sila ng prediction, so iniisip na lang they'll find a way to let's say defend kung bakit ganun yung naging movement ng currency against dun sa data result. Why am I saying this? In reality, hindi mo pa rin kasing pwedeng i-predict yung magiging movement ng market no matter how good the data is. Kakalabas lang ng data, sobrang laki ng difference, for example, from the expectations, no matter how huge the gap is, you can never ever predict. So malalaman mo lang, okay, I want you to keep tabs on this, keep note on this. Isulat niyo po, and this is something that I will keep on repeating, especially po naging estudyante ko kayo. Ito, napaka-importante nito. Sulat nyo to as a trader, nagbabago ako na sa mga iba na yung itsura ng tools ng Zoom ngayon eh. Yeah, okay. So, as a trader, ano yung kulay? Kulay black. Okay. As, yun, nagiging puti pa rin. As a trader, we need to be reactive and not predictive. Repeat after me. I will be reactive and not predictive. Anong ibig sabihin nito? You react based on what the market is showing you. You do not predict and you do not have feelings over the... Alam mo, ito yung isa sa pinaka major reasons kung bakit maraming hindi nag-succeed sa trading. Napasa mo na lahat. Napasa mo na yung ang galing mo sa technical analysis. Ang galing mo sa fundamental analysis. Expert ka sa sentiment, market sentiment. Pero bakit hindi pa rin nagsasucceed? It's because sometimes, if we know too much, we tend to be predictive and not reactive. Okay? Ako, I am first-hand guilty ako sa ganitong klase ng problema. So, inanalyze mo yung dapat mangyari, pero hindi yun yung nangyari. Ang pinakamasakit na part doon, bukod sa natalo ka, mali ka. Okay? Why? Because you started to become reactive or predictive. What do I mean by this? Alam ko makaka-relate kayo pagka in-explain ko. Parang ganito, guys. Say for example, wait lang. Pakinggan nyo mabuti ito. Napaka-importante ng sasabihin ko ngayon. Golden nugget. Okay. Sa technical analysis, anong nagiging problema ng mga traders pagka sila ay nagiging overly predictive? Kagaya nito, basic support and resistance reading. Nagpunta si market, nagpunta yung price doon sa zone. Okay? Tinest niya yung area na yon. So ikaw naman, bago pa mangyari yung movement, nag-predict ka na aangat siya or magbabounce back siya from that support. Diba? So, just imagine, hindi pa nangyayari itong movement na to. Kunyari, 3 days ago, which was basically nung Monday. Tama, Monday yan. So, nung Monday, si trader ay ang ginawa niya is ganito. Sorry guys, ang babagal ako mag-navigate kasi yung tools ng Zoom na iba na eh. Yan, okay. So let's say hindi pa tapos yung Monday day mo, okay? Monday day. So, ito pa lang yung Monday mo, hindi pa siya actually tumatama doon sa support at you started to become predictive kasi iniisip mo, hindi, magbabounce yan sa support. I-predict ko magbabounce sa support. So I will buy from here. Okay? Okay, well, hindsight, yes, yun yung nangyari. Nakita mo naman na nag-bounce siya from the support. But that's not always the case. Maraming mga traders na nababurn dito eh. Bakit? Gagawin nila gano'n na nga, magbabuy, maglalagay ng pending order dito doon sa area ng support. Tapos, hindi pala yun yung nangyari. Anong nangyari? Lalo pang bumagsak at na-break pala yung support. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Stop loss ka or malaki yung magiging drawdown mo? So, what do I mean by this? What's my point? As a trader, if you are just reacting, aantayin mo muna na mangyari itong movement na to at magkaroon ka ng konting sign of rejection from that area bago ka mag-buy. Hindi ka nag-predict, nag-react ka lang. Okay? In technical analysis. Sa fundamental analysis naman, and dito maraming guilty, ako personally, so, ang fundamental analysis kasi guys, sa totoo lang, it's plain and simple. Alam mo kung ano yung babantayan mo lang dito? Yung actual at saka yung forecast. Okay? So, if the actual data is better than the forecasted data, theoretically, that should be good for the currency. So, for example, supposedly, nangyari ito sa Chinese yuan sa China, maganda yung PMI report nila versus the expectations. So, theoretically, that will increase the Chinese yuan. Okay? Example lang. Or increase the demand for the Chinese yuan, in turn magkakaroon ng mataas na rate, exchange rate. Okay. Kunyari ganito. Kunyari ulitin ko ito yung pagiging predictive, not reactive. Kunyari Friday na. Tapos lumabas yung data, okay? Ang naging data from 185k new jobs created na expectations ng mga economists, ang lumabas is like 205. So, merong 20k difference, diba? Medyo malaki yun. 205,000 ang new jobs created versus that. So, merong 20,000 new jobs created in excess of the expectations. So, in theory, that should be good for the currency. That should be good for US dollar. That should, spike up the US dollar and all that. Pero, ikaw na predictive, dahil predict mo na, okay, US dollar will go stronger now. Dahil ito yung naging result. So, magbabay ka na. And then, lo and behold, after probably 5 minutes of market movements and maybe 1 hour of chaos, bumagsak palalo yung US dollar. So, anong pinupunto ko? Nag-predict ka lang kasi dahil supposedly, iniisip mo na dapat ang maging reaction niya sa US dollar is going up. But because you predicted and not reacted, ano yung gagawin ng isang trader na nagre-react lang? Antayin mo munang matapos yung kaguluhan ng markets during the news and after the news. Tignan mo kung saan magi-stabilize yung movement ng currency, doon ka mag-bias. Yun ang magiging trend direction mo. Hindi yung, okay, ito yung nangyari, ito yung result, dapat ganito yung mangyari, ito yung gagawin kong trade. Trust me, and I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart kasi this has been my problem for the longest time. Luckily naka-move forward na ako, pero it's just, sabi ko nga, no matter what you know, no matter how good you are in analyzing these things, hindi mo pa rin kayang talunin yung reaction ng market. So the real market reaction will prevail. Now, let's talk about this. I-skip ko na muna yung risk management. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's a very basic numbers of computing kung ilan yung risk mo versus your reward. Now, talking about the market. Okay? Ang galing hindi ko alam mo, sa totoo lang, wala akong script for tonight. Hindi ko nga ginagamit yung PowerPoint ko eh. So anything goes lang tayo. Pero na-connect ko doon sa magiging susunod na topic natin. So okay, speaking of the market, sila yung nagde-decide. Sila yung nagde-decide saan pupunta yung currency, ano yung magiging malakas na currency. Who are we really talking about here, guys? Who are we talking about? Sino ba yung market? Dahil dyan, babalik tayo sa ating PowerPoint. Okay? Hindi ko na dinaanan itong mga pagpapakilala ko. I don't want to be I really don't want to be that guy na nag-i-stick sa script. I don't feel natural kasi pag ganun eh. Sometimes of course I have to go through the PowerPoint presentation kasi nandyan yung mga nasa slides yung mga topics eh. Pero I don't want to be so into it. Kaya minsan anything goes lang ako. Just a brief introduction. No? Limitless Page Trading Academy, we recently celebrated our 5th year anniversary. So we've been providing education to Filipinos nationwide and international. Meron tayong mga clients abroad for the last 5 years basically. And for the last 3 years, we have been providing free and quality education since we started partnering with different brokers on the new business model na ginagawa nga namin yan. It's a community for Filipino traders. Although yes, we are registered under DTI lang kasi single proprietorship under me. And we have other regulations as well, of course, and BIR and all that. Local LGU registrations, all that we have as well here in BGC Taguig. So kung meron sa inyong malapit pala, by the way, so we're not really how do I say? We're not really very open pa sa lahat ng mga ibang mga, malaki naman yung opisina natin. Sa totoo lang, kaya naman kahit marami magpunta. Pero we wanna keep our how do I say? We wanna have an exclusivity, especially with our VIP members. Kasi may mga VIP po tayo, may mga patrons po tayo na meron silang mga perks na nakukuha. So we really don't wanna open the doors for everyone dahil siyempre, diba, yung exclusivity nila mawawala na. But that being said, sinong malapit dito? May nakita ko kanina taga Cavite lang. Ako sa Alabang lang ako. Sino yung malapit dito sa area? May taga Taguig yata kanina nabasa ko eh. How can I visit your office? So our office address is at, actually Google mo lang or i-waze mo lang yung TFT or Trade and Financial Tower. Nandito tayo sa malapit tayo sa St. Luke's, tapat ng Home Depot. So Trade and Financial Tower. So kasama natin dito mga finance talaga, mga bangko, may mga brokers din dito na iba. Trade and Financial Tower. Nasa 19th floor po tayo. Just let us know, mag-message ka sa Facebook page namin if you're gonna visit. Kasi we're not always here. Right now, we're here 4 times a week. Yung Fridays kasi yung may mga staff kako na taga Batangas pa, they have to go home. Tapos, our business operations here in the office hanggang hanggang December 19 yata or 18, parang ganon. Kasi mag-work from home yung mga staff ko for 1 month or 3 weeks during the Christmas season, of course, to spend with their family. So mag-message muna kayo bago po kayo pumunta kasi baka walang tao dito pagpunta nyo. But from now on hanggang December 18, we'll be here every day except weekends, of course, and Fridays. So wala kami ng Fridays. Okay, so yun nga ang purpose kasi, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, 'di ba? Nabanggit ko yata 'to. Nagbabawas na kami ng mga online classes kasi nga po we are transitioning. Well, we're still doing online classes kasi majority ng mga traders natin nasa malalayong lugar. Trust me, effective naman siya. Totoo lang. Nung una, akala lang natin mahirap mag-aral kasi online lang, walang face-to-face. Pero effective naman siya. But still, it's still different kung meron kang in-person classes. So, here we have so far a small training room dito sa opisina. Nandun nga si Dan ngayon. That is what we're using for our VIP and VVIPs, yung mga nagpapa-coaching sa akin in person. So, I'll discuss more on that later on. Pag nating anuin pa. So, yan. Limitless page, financial consultancy services. And ito nga po. Ito ang address natin. Trade and Financial Tower, 7th Avenue Corner, 32nd Street, City Center, Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. So, maganda po dito. Actually, maganda. Ewan ko ngayon, medyo madilim sa labas. Wala masyadong mga ilaw. Yung mga nakaraan, puro Christmas lights eh. Dito sa Taguig kasi, yung mga building, nagbubukas sila ng, meron silang ginagawang setup ng mga Christmas lights. Hindi naman lahat ng building, pero marami. Mas ang gandang tignan sa gabi. Lahat, para ka nasa Las Vegas. Yung ganun yung feeling. Ngayon, wala nakabukas. Anyway, so, commercial lang. So, Limitless Page Community. And what do? We provide education. We provide training. And we provide right now automated trading sa aming pong mga patron. Okay? Sa aming mga mamahaling, ano bang term dito? Minamahal na estudyante. Mga minamahal na estudyante. So, normally in other topics, pag may mga ibang nadidiscuss ako, may mga ibang webinars akong ginagawa or seminars, dinidiscuss ko itong iba-ibang investment options. Although, I'm not the best person probably to talk to about all these other options kasi hindi ko naman po forte yung iba. I just know obviously the basics and I know the mathematics behind all of these. Pero of course, if you want to talk to someone who's actually professional in those fields, like for example, sa mutual funds, meron tayong mga financial advisor or pwedeng yung mga bank manager, mas may explain nila sa inyo ng maayos. And mabibigyan ka pa ng product. Okay? Real estate, alam naman natin yan, properties. Meron na kayong alam niyo ba yung REITF? So, para siyang Real Estate Investment Trust Fund. It literally translates from Real Estate Investment Trust Fund. So, instead of you like individually trying to come up with like millions of pesos para makabili ng property, kung wala ka naman nun, you can go through these types of routes as well. Bonds, sabi ko nga kanina, government bonds, private bonds, yan ang pinakamagandang investment vehicle kasi po safe siya. Relatively, almost 99% naman safe siya kasi lalo na kung government bond kasi hindi naman pwedeng mag-default ang gobyerno. So private equity, ETF, cryptocurrency, stock market, and forex market. Now, ito yung outliers eh. So sa mga investment options na to na available sa iyo at sa akin, ito yung outliers natin, itong tatlo. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang, I would say hybrid. Bakit? So sa stock market, you can be a passive investor there. How? Pwede ka rin gumamit ng mga robots or mga automated trading, or pag mo nang pahirapan yung sarili mo, mag-buy and hold ka lang, di ba? You buy and hold. What does that mean? Tumingin ka ng isang promising stock or isang promising na company na tumataas yung value for the last few years, just do a little bit of analysis, ano yung magiging projection ng industry na yon or sa mga competitors niya, etc. You buy the price right now, I can guarantee you na at least magkakaroon ka ng at least $1 profit, a couple of years from now. Maybe even a lot more than that. Pero yun nga, buy and hold. Hindi mo kailangan mag-isip. Mag-isip ka pa rin. Pipili ka pa rin ng bibilin mong basket eh. Pero hindi mo kailangan mag-analyze every time. Decision making mo lang is when you will buy and then eventually, probably years from now, the time to sell. Easy peasy. So para ka lang din, parang bumili ka lang din ng property and binenta mo in the future. Okay? Now, stock market is very liquid. So ibig sabihin, pag may binenta ka, may bibili ka agad. Hindi mo kailangan mag-post sa Facebook marketplace para maghanap ng buyer. Pagka sinel mo, may buyer na kaagad. So stock market and all these forex market and cryptocurrency is very liquid. Continuously, may millions and billions of transactions per second. So, like I said, sa pool of sa pool of liquidity providers, for example, sa stock market, centralized naman yan. Automatic, someone is always buying what you're selling. Okay? So, if I sell a stock right now, someone's gonna buy that. You don't know who. they call it the dark pool, di ba? Okay, forex market, in reality, hindi talaga siya pang buy and hold, di ba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, parang yung approach na yan, parang position trading, which is not really efficient for you and me dahil tataas yung cost mo as the night goes by or as the day goes by. But the way you can make it passive is, yun na nga, gumamit ka ng mga automated trading service, copy trading, whatsoever, then you can make it passive as well. Cryptocurrency. So ako, isa lang na i-recommend ko dito. Pag kang gagamit ng robot trading dito, wag kang mag-trade manually dito, buy and hold ka lang din. Okay? Sa crypto, at least in my own personal humble opinion, honestly, maganda rin ang kinita ko sa crypto, but not because nag-trade ako. Dahil lang nag-buy and hold lang talaga ako. Nabili ko lang ng sakto. I got there at the right time. You know, yung mga NFTs. Wala akong binili ng mga shitcoin and all. Puro mga NFTs ang binili ko. Saktong-sakto lang yung bull run. So, I was able to sell them during the highs. And nag-profit tayo. So, anong strategy doon? Buy and hold. Antayin mo lang umangat yung value. Now, of course, it's not 100% guarantee na magkakaroon ka ng always profitable lahat ng positions mo. Kasi may mga nabili mo pala siya at the highest price. Bumagsak from there, lugi ka tuloy. Diba? So, you really have to time your entries. Yun lang naman ang pinaka-importante dito. Time your entry and time your exit. You have to plan for it kung nasa buy and hold ka. Now, when it comes to forex market, okay, it's much more magnified, I would say, and it's much more complex than the eye meets. Hindi ko alam kung tama yung grammar na yun, pero you know, it's much more complex than what we normally would estimate. Why? Mabalik tayo sinasabi ko kanina. The market is the one that's deciding where the price will go. I'm generalizing the market, pero i-explain ko sa inyo kung sino ba talaga yung market na yan. Okay? First of all, okay, forex market. Foreign exchange, also known as FX or forex market, is a global marketplace for exchanging national currencies against one another. Market participants use forex to hedge against international currency and interest rate risk, to speculate on geopolitical events, to diversify portfolios, among several other reasons. So hindi ko na papatagalin tong explanation ito kasi tumatagal ako dito minsan. Let's just categorize the participants, which is the actual market, yung participants, into two different categories. Okay? Yung isa, they're participating for profit. Yung isa, they're participating not for profit, for personal interest or, you know, whatsoever. Okay. Well, not personal, nation's interest or your company's interest. All right. First of all, we have the commercial participants. Kinakategorize lang natin yung mga participants para lang alam nyo. So, iba-iba kasi ng reason, di ba? Okay. Give me a reason why, give me at least one reason why people buy and sell currencies na non-profit. Non-profit, ibig sabihin, they did not do it for profit. Why would people buy or sell currencies? Anyone? Ikaw, isipin mo, bakit mo kailangan bumili ng isang currency na hindi mo naman gagamitin sa Pilipinas? Binigyan natin ng clue. Ano yan? Anyone? Bakit ka bibili ng isang currency? Ano yung reason? Give me one reason. Investment. And then, again, not for profit purposes. Ano lang, for any other reason apart from profiting. So, hindi labas yung investment. Going abroad. Very good, Pia. So, you're going abroad. Diba? Pupunta ka sa bansa. Let's say, punta ka sa Saudi Arabia, for example. Magtatrabaho. Hindi naman magtatrabaho. May tourist na sila ngayon. So, magtuturista ka doon. Tapos, palagay mo ba tatanggapin nila yung peso doon? Of course not. Well, you know, the only widely accepted currency is dollar. Siya naman yung lahat may reserve. US dollar. Or, bibilin mo yung Saudi Riyal para gamitin mo doon sa Saudi Arabia. So, for tourism, for example. Okay, pangalawang example. Nagpunta ka ng Saudi Arabia, nagtrabaho ka naman doon. OFW ka. Nagpadala ka ng pera sa Pilipinas. Hindi ba't pag nagpadala ka ng pera, from Saudi Riyal or from wherever country you are, let's say nasa Hong Kong ka, OFW ka doon, nagpadala ka sa Pilipinas from Hong Kong dollar, pagdating sa Pilipinas, peso na sa kagad. Diba? So, you don't even know it, you're actually participating in the forex market. You are buying Kaya nga sinasabi nila, di ba, na yun yung reason kung bakit sinasabi na ang OFW, first of all, is yung bagong bayani ng Pilipinas. Dahil they help the peso afloat. Ibig sabihin, nasusuportahan nila yung demand for the peso, especially during Christmas season. Ayun, okay. Sige, baka sabihin nyo, kung ano-ano lang sinasabi ko dito. I'll just show you an example para lang mas maintindihan nyo. So, kanina, sabi ni Pia, going abroad, so that's, one reason, like tourism, or going abroad for work, kasi papadala ka na pera sa bansa mo, so, you're doing forex trading, right? Capital appreciation or capital preservation, pwede rin naman, pero like I said, i-disqualify natin yung profit purposes, yung for other purposes lang. Okay, ano ba yung gagawin ko? Okay, USD PHP. Magkano yung USD PHP nga? So you'll notice that there was a decline, right? So okay, US dollar has been going stronger and stronger and stronger for the longest time. Pero you'll notice that nagkaroon ng decline sa US dollar, pero recently lang actually. Punta tayo sa DXY para makita natin exactly kung kailan nagkaroon ng decline. USD index. Okay, here. So nag-start lang ang decline from the longest trend niya na pataas lang siya ng pataas. Nagsimula mag-decline ng US dollar nung ano lang. Ito, so, okay, ito yung month na July, nagsimula tumaas, tapos nag-double top dito. November, okay, nagsimula na siyang bumagsak. So, if you think about it, when dollar goes down, of course, yung conversion ng peso to dollar will also go down. Kasi nga, bumabagsak yung value ng dollar. But there's two things in it. Either tumataas yung value ng dollar, which would increase the value of USD PHP, right? Or bumababa yung value ng peso, which would still increase the value of USD PHP. Or on the other way around, bumababa yung value ng dollar, which would decrease USD PHP. Or lumalakas yung Philippine peso, which will decrease USD PHP conversion. Kasi po, ang tawag dito is currency pair. Hindi ko na alam kung paano ko yan. Okay. Currency pair. So, yan ang makikita mo sa chart. Number 1 yan. Kailangan maintindihan mo. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng currency pair? So, hindi ko na okay. First of all, let me just give you a little bit of tawag dito, caveat. We do not trade other currencies outside of major and minor. Okay? Ano ba yung mga major and minor? Pasok dapat siya within major economies. So US dollar, euro, GBP. Sulat nito Great British Pound, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, New Zealand Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Okay? Alam niyo yung G7 economies na tinatawag? Ito yung currencies nila, di ba? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 na kasi Euro and GBP basically. It used to be just G7, G1 ano lang sa one nation, European Union nung bago mag-Brexit. Okay. So this is now the G8 economy. These are the strongest, most stable currencies in the world. So bakit ko sinasabi to? A little bit of caveat, little bit of warning lang. Kasi yung ibang mga traders natin, they start trading, mga Turkish lira, Hong Kong dollar. Okay lang naman, pero, it's very unpredictable. The market in itself is already unpredictable. How much more if you trade, mga second world economy or third world economy. So, either USD, papartner mo dyan sa mga yan, which make it a major currency pair, or yung mga, alisin mo yung USD, pag-partner mo itong mga to, which will be minor currency pairs or cross pairs. Okay? So there's like 27 major and minor currency pairs. Those are the only currency pairs that we trade. Okay? Actually, pagka nagsimula na kayong mag-trade or tuturuan ko kayo kung paano, alisin nyo na lang lahat ng mga currency pairs na hindi mo naman dapat i-trade. So para makikita mo lang yung mga major and minor lang, madali namang i-set up yan. Okay, going back to this. The reason why I'm saying, nag-explain lang ako ng kaunti kasi I'm just using USD PHP as an example kasi yun yung pinakalahat tayo makaka-relate because we all know USD, 1 USD is equals to X PHP. Diba? Yun lang naman ang USD PHP. So, for every 1 USD, equals to X PHP. Ibig sabihin, yung value ng isang dolyar, yun ang value ng peso at the time. Okay? Nagbabago-bago yan, guys. The Forex market is moving 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So may mga certain time lang na naka-fix yung preso, yung rate. So for example, makikita mo sa mga bangko, pagdating ng 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., naka-fix na yung dollar rate nila hanggang kinabukasan. Pero in reality, gumagalaw pa rin yan. I mean, the dollar to peso may close at 55.35 right now at i-fix na nila yung rate na yan. Pero in real market, it can be 55.75 right now. Diba? So, yun ang pagkakaiba ng actual forex trading at ng ginagawa natin at tinatrade natin yung real time. Anyway, so the dollar, ang point ko kasi dito, the USD PHP has been moving down. Nagsimula lang yung decline noong November 11, di ba? Pero the USD PHP has been relatively, weaker, meaning yung conversion ng US dollar to Philippine peso has been relatively weaker in the past 3 months, I would say, October, November, December. Why? Dahil tumataas po ang demand ng peso pagka per months. I mean, siguro naman, obvious na lang, di ba, kung bakit. So, mga OFWs nagpapadala ng mas malaking pera sa Pilipinas, doble or triple, dahil Pasko, di ba? For a simple reason. So, US dollar to Philippine peso, word of advice. Kung gusto niyo magpapalit ng dollar to peso nyo, abangan nyo mag-February or March. Kasi ang effect niyan, ang weakness ng USD PHP hanggang katapusan ng January. Okay? So, babalik lang ulit yung actual strength ng USD against the PHP pagpasok ng February or March. Now, of course, may mga ibang factors na. So, pag humina na talaga ng tuluyan yung US dollar at wala nang kinalaman yung strength ng Philippine peso, then, of course, ibang usapan na yun. Pero I'm just saying, just basing on the trend of what's going on, pagdating ng October, November, December, January, hindi magandang magbenta ng dolyar sa peso. Kasi nga, mababa yung palitan dahil malakas ang PHP. So, in a currency pair, meron tayong tinatawag na base currency. So, yung pinakaunang currency na makikita mo in a pair, that's what you call the base currency pair or the base currency. And yung pangalawa, that is the quote. So, from the term itself, yung base, kino-convert mo, yung quote nung base, ibig sabihin, yun lang ha, basic, for every one base currency pair, there is X quote currency pair. Okay? So, baka pag-isipan nyo, bakit ba kailangan ganun? Mauuna yung is. It's all about the whichever value is stronger or higher. Now, it's not always been the case kasi pag pumunta ka nga sa chart ngayon, may mga AUD USD, NZD USD, tapos below zero. Kasi it used to be stronger. So, like for example, hanapin natin na. Where are you? AUD USD. Okay, 0.65 lang siya, di ba? Pero historically, it used to be stronger. Hindi mo makikita na sa chart yun. Pero like during 1970s, 80s, bago magtapos yung Bretton Woods Agreement, Australian dollar used to be stronger than US dollar. Kaya historical partnership na ng AUD USD instead of USD AUD. Okay? Pero obviously, peso has always been weaker than the dollar. So, palaging magiging base currency yung USD when you're converting it to the peso. Okay? Okay. Now, nakakasunod pa ba kayo? Nakakasunod pa ba? I feel like I'm going too far or I'm going too fast. Nakakasunod pa ba? Can I get a yes? Pakitype lang yes kung nakakasunod pa. Kung hindi na, ulit tayo from the start. Hindi, joke lang. Okay, sige. Good. Very good. Sige. Okay, sige. I promise you, I'm trying to make things as simple as possible para hindi na confusing. Okay, balikan natin to. So, bakit ko in-explain yung tungkol sa USD PHP? Because one of the reasons why, tanong ko kanina, bigyan niyo ako ng reason kung bakit mo kailangan bumili ng ibang currency bukod sa profit making, bukod sa investment. Yun nga, sabi ni Pia kanina, nag-abroad ka. So either for tourism or for travel. Or, well, same thing, for tourism or remittance. So, which brings me back to my point that Philippine peso, actually ito, madali na itong i-predict. Depende na lang kung sobrang tindi ng strength ng USD at the time, pero historically humihina naman talaga ang US dollar by December. So, at lumalakas yung peso by December. So, yung interval niya is really predictable. So, if you think about it, ganito lang gagawin mo. Pakinggan mo ko mabuti ha. Ito, forex trading to. Manual forex trading. Let's go back in time to sometime in like umabot ng 57, 58 yung dollar eh. 57 na lang. So in September 2023, the USD PHP was valued at 57.26. September 26 yan ha. Okay. So let's just put it here para lang malinaw. Wala na naman yung mga tools ko. Yan, okay, mas maganda to. Okay, sa candlesticks. HLC pala to. Oh. Okay, ganito ah. So, in September of 2023, the value of US dollar to Philippine peso was 57.26 nga. Sabi ko nga kanina. So, let's just say 57.26. Now, given na alam mo na nababagsak ang USD PHP more often than not during October, November, December because of the remittances na nadodoble, natitriple at lumalakas ang demand ng peso. So, given na alam mo na actually ito parang fundamental analysis to eh. So, alam mo na magkakaroon ng demand ang PHP. Ito yung isa sa pinakamadaling, I would use the term predict pero I don't mean it that way, pero ito yung isa sa pinakamadaling i-analyze na sitwasyon. Unfortunately, hindi natin tinatrade ng USD PHP kasi walang broker na nag-o-offer ng USD PHP or nag-open up ng PHP sa kanilang pool. Pero manual trading. Okay, manual trading. Alam mo na, pagpasok ng October, magde-decline na ang peso hanggang January. So, dahil alam mo na yun yung mangyayari, ang pinipredict mo ngayon, by end of December or by second week of January 2024, magiging 55 na lang ang palitan. Or, worst, pwedeng magiging, ballpark figure lang to guys. Nag-spot lang ako ng random numbers. I'm just saying na, kunyari lang nga na yun na yung alam mong mangyayari at yun na yung, again, it goes against what I'm saying na kailangan maging reactive ka not predictive. Pero, I'm trying to give you an example lang. So, naging 54. Okay? Naging 54. So, meron siyang decline na 3 pesos 26 cents from 57. Now, kung forex trader ka, gusto mong pagkakitaan to, anong gagawin mo? Palagay mo. Can anyone tell me? Ito yung mangyayari at sigurado ka na dahil nga lumalakas ang peso by December at bare months, bababa yung Philippine peso ng 54 by January, 57 pa lang sa nung August or nung September. What exactly are you going to do? Okay, buy, sell what? Ano yung babay natin? Ano yung isa-sell natin? Ano yung magiging transaction mo? In actual, I'm talking about, hindi ka na sa chart. I'm talking about manual approach. So, pupunta ka ng bangko, anong gagawin mo? Bibili ka ba ng dollar at the time? Kasi, pangit naman kung bibili ka ng dollar at 57 tapos ibibenta mo ng 54, lugi ka naman yata na. Okay. The thing is this. First of all, for this to happen, kailangan meron ka munang dollar. So, ang gagawin mo is, kung meron kang dollar, let's say meron kang $5,000. Actually, si mami, saka yung nanay ko, yung kapatid kong isa, palagi may mga dollar account yun kasi nag-US kasi, tapos yung kapatid ko naman, flight attendant. So, sinabihan ko na sila by August. Actually, every year naman sinasabi ko yan. August, September, October, ibenta nyo muna yung dollar nyo, bilhin nyo na lang ulit sa February. Okay, paano yon? Meron kang, for example, na lang $1,000 sa dollar account mo. Okay? Come September 57.26, binenta mo yung $1,000 mo. So, meron kang 57.26 or 57,260 pesos. Okay? Not accounting for the yung spread, yung difference ng buying and selling price. Just plain 1:1. 57,260 ang pera mo from your $1,000. Nag-liquidate ka muna ng dollar mo. Okay? Now, ang goal mo is bumalik ulit sa $1,000 yung pera mo. Okay? Kasi dollars talaga yun eh. Hindi mo pwedeng ilabas yung ilabas. Kailangan savings mo yun sa dollar account mo. So, ang goal mo is maibalik mo yung $1,000 mo. Come January, nagkatotoo ang sabi ni Coach T na 54 na lang ang presyo ni dollar o ni peso, USD PHP. So, nakita mo yung nangyari? binenta mo yung dollar mo na 1,000 para kumita ka or maging 57,260. By January, nabili mo yung $1,000 mo ulit na mas mababang halaga na lang, 54,000 na lang. Gets mo? So, meron kang profit na 3,260 just by doing this transaction, guys. Mahirap ba intindihan? Madali, di ba? This is how forex trading works. Now, it's just of course magnified and in different ways, naka-leverage and all that. Pero this is the essence of forex trading. Nagets niyo yung ginawa ko dito? So, ang unang-una kailangan syempre may dollar ka muna. Yung dollar mo, binenta mo nung mataas yung presyo, yung $1,000 mo. Pagdating ng January 54 na lang, mura na lang dollar, binili mo sa ulit. So, meron ka ba, bumalik yung $1,000 mo, meron ka pang pangmerienda na 3,260. Gets nyo? Can I get, pwede ba type nyo 111 pag na-gets nyo? Type nyo sa chat box 111 kung na-gets nyo. Yung transaction na to. Very basic, di ba? Very basic. This is how forex trading works actually. Now, of course, it just depends on actually maraming gumagawa nito, mga madidiskarte. Nilalaro nila yung mga dollar nila. Ako kasi I have a dollar account pero hindi ganoon kalaki. So hindi na magma-matter. Pero kung meron kang mga $1 million sa dollar account mo, ang daling kumita ng pera. Ito lang yung gagawin mo literal. Promise. Now, this is how forex trading works. Now, the problem is, well, not the problem. The challenge is how and when will you know what will happen. So, ang difference kasi natin, ito yung real time to like 1:1 manual trading ang ginawa mo, nagpunta ka ng bangko and all that. Pero sa chart kasi, mas I would say, sabi ko nga, kaya may mga strategies, then you tend to become, you tend to just react on what the market gives you and do not predict on what's gonna happen in the future. Okay? Kasi mas magnified yung trades natin dito, mas malaki yung risk. Okay. Anyway, going back to the market participants. Sabi ko nga kanina, meron tayong commercial participants and non-commercial participants. So bibilisan ko na lang, yung commercial participants, ito po yung mga nagpa-participate for commercial participants and non-commercial participants. Okay, commercial, non-commercial na lang. So, ang commercial participants, ito po yung mga nagpa-participate not for profit. So, they trade, they participate. So, guys, Forex market is the largest market in the world. In case you don't know, ang daily trading volume po ng Forex is around $7 trillion. Ibig sabihin, ganun kalaking pera yung umiikot araw-araw sa pagbili at pagbebenta ng iba-ibang currency. So, sabi ko nga kanina, there's a lot of reasons why people buy and sell currencies. But specifically, dito sa commercial participants, you have the corporations. As an example, that they hedge against their own currency. Corporation. Nabago sa spelling. Corporations. Okay? Mga large corporations that participate or that have an operation overseas. Diba? Kailangan nila mag-hedge against their own currency just to protect their self-interest. Just in case na biglang magkaroon ng wild, difference yung conversion ng currency nila doon sa currency na nag-ooperate sila or doon sa bansa na nag-ooperate sila. Like for example, Philippines. So, imagine mo, hindi mo ba alam, okay, this is something that we don't really get to talk about kasi napaka layo pa natin sa mga ganong level eh. So, alam mo ba yung mga mayayaman, yung mga corporations, they are taking risk every day just by exchanging their currency to other currencies. Especially pag nagkakaroon sila ng mga, hindi naman maiiwasan, if you're expanding, nagkakaroon ka ng mga operations sa offshore, overseas, and then you are already taking the risk of losing some of your profits dahil lang sa exchange rate. Okay? As I'm talking about, I'm not talking about $1,000, $10,000, $1 million. I'm talking about billions of dollars here. Na yung isa lang na diferensya, yung sentimo lang na difference ng conversion will mean a lot. Pwede magpasahod ng isang CEO. Nagigets nyo? So these corporations, I'm not gonna explain to you paano nila ginagawa yung hedging against their own currency. Just think of it this way. Meron silang mga ka-deal na mga investment firms, mostly mga hedge funds, mga trading firms, and they bet against their own currency. Basically, If the currency goes up, magiging profit yon nung investment firm o nung trading, nung hedge fund. If the currency goes down, ikaw naka-fix ka pa rin sa rate na to. Ang magpupuno nung remaining, like for example, kung merong 3 peso difference from the exchange rate 6 months ago, pupunuin nyo nung trading company. So, nagbe-bet sila kung ano yung mangyayari sa currency. Anyway, so they do that because they want to protect their capital. Diba? They want to protect their operations, money, OPEX, especially overseas. Ano pa? Central banks. So, anong example ng mga central bank na nakikialam sa... Hindi, why am I saying this? I'm saying this, they're not trying to participate in forex market, in interbank market to speculate on the movements para magkaroon ng profit. No. They just want to protect their own business moving forward. Gusto lang nila maprotektahan yung rate nila. Okay? Central banks, hindi naman din yan nagpa-participate para kumita ng pera. So, sometimes central banks would participate, well, not sometimes, but most of the time, they would participate because they want to keep their currency stable. Okay? So, just recent examples, ang Japanese yen, alam niyo ba ang Japanese yen is overly devalued for the past like 1 year? And there's a whole other sort of explanation for this, hindi ko na i-discuss ngayon. Pero, their Bank of Japan bought their own currency using US dollar para lang temporarily masuportahan yung demand ng Japanese yen. They did that not to make money, but to make Japanese yen more stable. Okay? Just a few examples. So, yan yung mga commercial participants. Marami pang mga nandyan, nasa bracket niyan. Ito lang yung main ones. And then we have the non-commercial. So, ano naman yung mga non-commercial? So, if the commercial participants are not here to make money, then obviously non-commercial, ito yung mga opposite, no? So, they are here to make money, di ba? So, nandito yung mga major banks, big banks, big financial institutions, big and small financial institutions. So, general na lang, financial institutions, hedge funds, pension funds, ang dami. Sobrang dami kung iisa-isahin natin. So, let's just put etc. And then, last but not the least, dito ka magugulat. Nandito ka, retail traders. So, ano ang main reason behind the non-commercial participants? Simple lang. They want to make money. So, non-commercial participants speculate on price fluctuation for profit. Okay? Sulat niyan. Non-commercial participants speculate on price fluctuation for profit. So, kagaya ng example ko kanina, pinagkakitaan natin yung USD PHP, dahil nag-speculate ako na yun yung mangyayari, that's for profit. Non-commercial reason. Yung mga commercial participants, yan yung mga, they just wanna protect their business. Okay? Sige, let's move forward. Now, importanteng alam nyo to, and I guarantee you, one point in your time, pag nagsimula ka na sa fundamental analysis, marirealize mo, ang importante pala nung information yan. Okay, retail foreign exchange trading is a small segment of the larger foreign exchange market where individuals speculate on the exchange rate between different currencies. This segment has developed with the advent of dedicated electronic trading platforms and the internet, which allows individuals to access the global currency market. So what do you need to start? A broker that is regulated by international regulating bodies like ACY Securities, and of course, a proper knowledge in forex trading. Yun lang naman talaga ang kailangan mo. So you need a broker. Why do you need a broker? Kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng rumekta sa market. Hindi ka pwedeng rumekta doon sa interbank. Pagtatawanan ka lang nila. So you have to go through a medium of different, actually marami to maraming tiers of middleman to kung tutusin. Pero anyway, I'll explain to you later. So, eto na. Okay? Tama ba? Hindi ba yung sunod? Okay, interbank market. So, interbank market, hindi ko na po siya babasahin. Masyadong mahaba to. Baka ma-board lang kayo. Picturean nyo na lang siya or screenshot nyo. Wag nyo na rin isulat kasi ang haba niyan. Kasi i-explain ko din naman siya in an illustration. So, senseless kung basahin ko lahat. Okay? Next ko na. Okay, kailangan mo lang tandaan dito is ito lang word na to, yung spot market. So we are trading in the spot market. Meron ding forward or futures, and then Thomson Reuters. Ito ang ginagamit na majority platform ng mga major financial institutions to you know, basically diyan umiikot yung conversion ng currencies against each other. Okay. Now, this is the big revelation. So, in the forex market, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi kanina yung market, yung term ng market, ang actual market po talaga sa forex industry is yung interbank market. Okay, ulit. Interbank market. So, ano yung interbank market? It is basically a group of financial institutions and major banks and commercial banks that trade against each other for profit. Ito yung non-commercial. Okay? Iba yung line or yung channel ng mga nasa commercial. Iba yung channel ng mga nasa non-commercial. Lang ako, excuse me lang. Okay. The question is this. Paulit-ulit kong sinasabi kanina that no matter how good you are in analyzing, what wins, what prevails will be kung ano yung decision making ng market. So the question is, sino ba yung market? Kasi napaka-broad naman ng banks, financial institutions, di ba? Gusto nyo malaman kung sino yung mga pinakamalalaking players dito. Hindi tawag natin mga big whales. After this. Pero bago yon, gusto ko lang i-reiterate that the retail side of foreign exchange trading, like you and me, tayo retail tayo, di ba? Individuals. We are only about maximum of 3% of the whole interbank market. Okay? So I'm just trying to make a point here that let's just say that out of $7 trillion daily trading volume ng Forex, around $210 billion galing sa lahat ng mga retail traders like you and me. Yung ibang retail trader may $1,000 account, yung iba may 500 lang, may 100 lang, yung iba may millions of dollars sa account nila. So pag samasamahin mo lahat yon, 3%. Saan nanggagaling yung 97%? Dito sa interbank participants. Dito na papasok yung mga financial institutions, malalaking bangko, commercial banks, pension funds, etc., etc., mga prime brokerages. Napakarami kasing sangay ng finance, to be honest with you. Magugulat ka how sophisticated the system is. And in reality, actually, it's one of the reasons why nagko-collapse din siya on its own. The reason why the financial sector, especially for most developed countries, is very, very sensitive. Kasi nga, sobrang, yung intricacy ng connections ng mga companies at ng mga financial institutions, sobrang wild. In fact, one of the reasons why nagkaroon ng financial crisis noong 2007-8-9 na hindi naman dapat magkakaroon ng ganon is because of that intricacy in the market structure. Sobrang gulo nung alam mo na, siyempre pera eh. There's only one explanation to this, money. So, ang dami nagiging sangay-sangay nung isang may gusto akong i-explain sa inyo. Sobrang ganda nito, kaya lang mawawalan tayo ng oras. Alam niyo yung fractional reserve banking na tinatawag? Sino familiar sa fractional reserve banking? Anyone? Para akong professor niyo sa college, no? Sino familiar sa fractional reserve banking na tinatawag? So this is the international basically guidelines system that most of the banks are following. So of course, depende sa depende sa bansa. Kasi yung central bank, nagde-decide sila kung magkano yung reserve requirement ng isang bangko bago sila makapag-operate. Pero yung fractional reserve banking is a very, very interesting topic. Hindi ko na siya i-explain kasi mauubusan tayo ng oras. I-google nyo na lang. Doon nyo malalaman yung sinasabi kong sobrang complex ng sistema nila. Anyway, so, ang nagba-buy and sell at ang pinakamalalaking tao na nagpapaikot, hindi lang sa forex market sa crypto, sa stock market, is the big banks na hawak ng mga malalaking tao, malalaking investments, malalaking wealthy investors. At sino yung mga yon? Ito po sila. So, as of 2019, ito yung data. So, 18% of the interbank, ibig sabihin, 18% of the 97% is Deutsche Bank, UBS, Barclays Capital, Citibank, Reserve Bank of Switzerland, JP Morgan, HSBC, Credit Suisse, Goldman Sachs, and Morgan Stanley. So it used to be, nandito dati yung Lehman Brothers, pero alam niyo naman nangyari sa Lehman Brothers, na-bailout sila ng government. bankruptcy nung financial crisis. Pero isa sila sa pinakamalaki dati. Okay. So, ito pong mga to, itong mga big boys na to, sila pa lang actually, hawak na nila yung 67% eh. So, ilan na lang yung natitira? 3% sa retail, 97% in total doon sa whole structure, di ba? Alisin mo yung 67 doon. So, ibig sabihin, 30 na lang. Diba? 30% na lang. Diyan ngayon, naghahati-hati yung mga mas maliliit na financial institutions, pension funds, etc., etc., etc. Even BPI is participating here, by the way. Nagpo-forex din sila. Ayun lang ang alam kong bangko sa Pilipinas na nagte-trade ng forex sa DMA. BDO kasi dumadaan sila through may tier sila, may liquidity providers. Anyway, so yan. Ganito ang buong structure ng forex market, guys. Now, if you're wondering bakit ko sinasabi itong mga bagay na ito, kasi mo, information overload. Because I want you to understand that, babalikan ko yung point ko kanina, di ba? That you have to be reactive and not predictive. Bakit? Kasi isang tao ka lang eh. Magkano lang nga laman ng account mo? Kahit anong sabihin mo na ito yung dapat mangyari, merong mga malalaking tao na sila yung nag-decide kung saan nila dadalhin yung currency. Now, there's good and bad to this. The thing is, majority naman kasi ng mga financial institutions ngayon, they're not necessarily using human traders anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, meron pa rin naman mga human traders, but mostly they supervise. Yung day-to-day transactions nila, it goes through something called HFT or high frequency trading algorithms. So HFT, ano yung HFT? Simple lang, isa siyang very, very sophisticated AI na binibuild nung mga actually hindi nga artificial intelligence ang gamit dyan eh. Well, sa ngayon siguro mas sophisticated na siya. So binibuild ng mga malalaking financial institution or binibili ng mga malalaking financial institutions para mag-scalp through the market with millions and millions of orders per second. So dati papabaan lang sila ng tawag dito. Ano bang term doon? Nanosecond, I guess. But anyway, mental back ako. Basta pabilisan sila ng transaction. Ang purpose ng kaya nga high frequency, ibig sabihin marami, high frequency trading. So it's based on an algorithm that trades millions and millions of orders per second. So maraming talong trades doon, of course, at maraming panalo rin. So at the end of the day, kailangan pagtapos ng araw na 'yon, nag-profit yung system. So lahat ngayon ng mga pinakamalalaking bangko, ito yung ginagamit. They still have human traders, pero nag-overlook, nag-supervise na lang. So, yung trader na parang ako, na pupunta ako sa chart, gusto kong bumili ng USD ngayon, ganyan, bihira ng gano'n. Ang mga may human traders na lang is sa mga financial institutions is yung mga maliliit lang na kumpanya, yung hindi pa kaya mag-afford mag-build ng mga ganitong klaseng system at hindi nila kayang afford yung minimum requirement. Kasi pag gumagamit ka ng ganyan, kailangan meron kang $100 million eh. So pag maliit na let's say hedge fund, they go through parang style din ng discretionary trading like you and me, retail traders. Pero yung mga malalaking tao, o malalaking institutions, they go through this. Now, why is that important? Why is that important? For a simple reason. Here in trading, guys, we're not necessarily fighting against the house. Hindi naman ganun ang sistema dito eh. Yes, it's a zero-sum game, pero there's also a possibility that everybody would profit. Diba? You're not fighting against the house. That's number one. Hindi to casino. In fact, you have to understand, at least magkaroon ka ng konting concept of how these major, I just call them house, no? Pero hindi naman sila yung house. Major participants, how they operate. And that will greatly affect your trading decisions. Like for example, alam nyo ba na meron tayong sinusundan na timings? Diba? Kung nagte-trade na kayo, familiar siguro kayo. May New York session, may London session, Japan, Tokyo, etc. etc. Ano yung pinaka-major time na masarap or maganda mag-trade? Anyone? Anong session? Anong session ang sinusundan natin na maganda? Na yung time na yon, saktong-sakto sa oras natin sa Pilipinas kasi lahat nakauwi na. Okay, London is good, okay? Pero alam mo, ang na-discover ko kasi sa London long time ago, maraming mga fake moves sa London session na hindi mo mako-confirm hanggat dumating yung New York session, which is Daryl, very good. New York ang inaabangan natin. Bakit? Okay, I'm not saying na hindi ka pwede mag-trade ng London session. I'm just saying na mas maganda yung movement ng New York kasi nagsasabay, especially nag-overlap yung London at saka yung New York session. Okay, doon sa mga hindi nakakaintindi, bakit ko sinasabi itong mga session na to? Babalikan ko na naman yung point ko kanina. You have to understand how they operate para magkaroon ka ng edge on trading. Bakit? Yung HFT nila, majority naman ng mga HFT, even non-working hours, like for example, kung 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. ang isang banking hours, kahit before that, pwede namang gumana yung mga HFT nila eh. But legally, they cannot, there's a certain limit as to how much they can use na mag-run ng 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, yung mga systems nila. Majority ng stake or ng positions na nilalabas nila is during the banking hours. Ibig sabihin, pag nag-opening na or nag-open na itong mga bangko na to, dun lumalabas yung tinatawag natin na liquidity. Minsan nagkukos siya ng volatility. So, there's a difference between liquidity and volatility. By the way, liquidity is the volume. Volatility is the spikes or yung bilis ng pag-angat, pag-exchange, yung bilis ng pag-fluctuate ng currency change or currency rates. Bubulol na ako. But yeah, so volume ang liquidity, volatility is yung fluctuation. Okay. Now, bakit New York, coach? Bakit London? Kasi po, even if you Google, lahat ng mga bangko na to, except Deutsche Bank, of course, kasi siyempre, Deutsche Bank so Germany yan. Pero alam ko meron din silang operation sa London. Hindi ko lang alam kung nagtatransact sila ng ano doon, finance doon. Okay. These banks are either in US, New York specifically, or London. Kaya po, yun ang sinusundan natin na timing. Kaya tayo mga traders, di ba, pagpasok ng alas 9 or alas 8, sisimula na maghanap ng trade. Di ba? Kasi nandyan yung real market movement. Nandyan yung mga malalaking players eh. Kumbaga, para ka nagpunta sa casino, abangan mo maglaro yung malalaking players para alam mo kung ano yung direksyon. Di ba? Again, we have no choice but to ride the wave, meaning kung ano yung magiging decisions nila kahit against sa values natin. For example, Japanese yen. Pabalikan ko yung Japanese yen. Alam mo, laki nung natalo ko dyan sa Japanese yen na yan eh. Dahil masyado akong naging promoter of proper pero again, wala kang magagawa eh. Okay. Japanese yen. Alam niyo ba na sobrang bagsak ng Japanese yen ngayon? Hindi naman bagsak ang Japanese economy. Diba? In fact, maganda nga, booming nga sila. Marami silang tourism ngayon. So, bakit biglang naging sobrang bagsak ng Japanese yen? Papahapyawan ko lang kayo kasi malalim na topic na to eh. So, ito for example, USD JPY. So, USD JPY, obviously, every $1 is to X Japanese yen. So, pansinin mo buti nag-time high siya. Recently, actually, umabot siya ng almost 151. Parang last year, nag 151.97. So, yun, tinatch niya yung area na yun. Ibig sabihin, for every $1, there's 151 yen. Ibig sabihin, dati, 1 peso is to 2 yen eh. Dahil kung naalala nyo. Ngayon, 1 peso is to 3 yen na. Laking difference nun, di ba? Just a matter of few years. In fact, majorly lahat ng movements this year lang naman saka last year eh. So, babalik nga tayo. Bakit nga ba? Bakit ba sobrang overly devalued ang yen? Ngayon makikita mo, ang sarap magpunta ng Japan kasi mas malaking value ng pera mo. Kaya lang, kung ikaw ay isang tao nagtatrabaho sa Japan at pagpupunta ka naman sa ibang bansa at ang sinasahod mo yen, lugi ka naman. Anyway, so, bakit nga ba ang hina ng Japanese yen? It's because of the phenomena that we call interest rate differential. Actually, may tawag dyan yung interest rate trading. So, ang ginagawa kasi ng mga pinakamalalaking financial institutions, they also profit not from correctly predicting where the price will go. Ang ginagawa lang nila, nag-hold lang sila ng trades. Carry trade ang tawag dyan. So, kung ano yung pinakamataas na interest rate, gagamitin nila yun as a base currency, bibili nila yung pinakamababang interest rate, which as of the moment, Ang Japan kasi is currently sitting at negative 0.1. So there's been talks na pwedeng maging positive na sila by next year. Pero we don't know yet. But what I'm saying is, as of the moment, ang pinaka-weakest interest rate is Japan. So, 0.1%. Negative 0.1%. Dati ang nag-iisang kasama nila na negative interest rate din si Switzerland. Pero si Switzerland nagbago na, naging positive na. Anyway, so there's a whole other topic when it comes to ano yung reasons ba't nila ginagawa yon. Pero let's not go into that. Okay, now, if you are to buy, let's say, US dollar base currency mo with current 5.5% interest rate, at ang ibibilihin mo from your US dollar would be or baliktad, ang ibibenta mo from your US dollar would be, to your US dollar would be the Japanese yen. Mag-carry trade ka, ang tawag dyan carry trade. You are already making profits on a daily basis. Sa interest rate differential lang. It's a market phenomena, to be honest. So it's a really, really long story. Pero makikita mo rin naman yan sa FOREX eh. Sa FOREX account mo. Pakitaan ko kayo ng samples ha. So, yung nakikita mo na swap fee na nakalagay, bukas na tayo ng mga account dito. Ay, hindi. Nangyari. Nakikita niyo yung swap fee, di ba? Kung nag-trade na kayo, makikita niyo may swap fee. Tapos, it can be negative, it can be positive. That is it, guys. That is the interest rate differential. Tingnan natin yung mga open trades dito. Okay, for example, ito. May iba siyang EA. Okay. Wala, puro negative to eh. Let's go to another account. Para may comparison, may negative, may positive. Ito, isang account to. Maliit lang account to. Okay. Sana hindi kayo naboboard. Okay, yan. So, kanina, makikita mo yung mga swap fee, puro negative, di ba? Negative, negative. Ito, swap fee, positive. So, yan yung interest rate differential. So, ibig sabihin, babalikan ko lang yung point ko, papaisingin ko na lang, kaya sobrang defeated ng Japanese yen is because na take advantage ng mga investors yung phenomena na interest rate differential. So, of course, nagiging victim yung Japanese yen just because hindi sila nagbabago ng interest rate. If you think about it, hindi naman sila nanghihina. Yung economy nila is stronger than ever. But, again, so bakit ko nga ba sinabi to? Kasi, if you think about it, morally parang against na yun eh, di ba? Bakit mo ibebenta yung Japanese yen or dinidevalue mo yung Japanese yen para lang magkaroon ka ng profit on the interest rate differential? Morally, it's against everything, di ba? Pero wala, I mean, we're participating in a pool of sharks. Okay? Pag magiging trader ka, you have to understand. The moment you sit down on your table, nagtingin ka na ng charts, nagsimula ka na mag-read, you have to understand, you are sitting in a table or in a pool with a lot of sharks and they don't care about anything. Now, balik tayo sa sinasabi ko kanina, HFT, high frequency trading algorithms. So they use that to simultaneously buy and sell different currencies at all times. Ito ngayon yung question. Ano ang participation ni broker? So all brokers and sell-side liquidity at yung mga ibang mga basta lahat ng nagbibigay ng access sa mga participants, be it retail or institutional, ang tawag dyan, market maker. So medyo nagkaroon ng negative derogatory yung term na market maker na misinterpret siya, pero market maker is basically lahat ng mga nagbibigay ng access sa mga traders or sa mga institutions to create or to transact. Basically, yung mga middleman, market maker sila. So the broker is a middleman. Ano yung mini-negotiate niya? Yung ikaw as a retail trader, para magkaroon ka ng access sa napakalaking pool of different currency pairs. So, yan ang trabaho ni broker. Let's say for example, this is ACY. And then, saan dumadaan to? Ito, importante to. Nasa exam nyo to guys mamaya. Dumadaan siya sa tinatawag nating decentralized pool, also known as dark pool, yung common term dyan. Para sa crypto, ganyan din eh. So, itong dark pool na to, or liquidity pool, ang pinaka mas positive term. liquidity pool or liquidity providers. Okay, dito. Liquidity pool. So, why is it called liquidity pool? Kasi nandiyan yung reason kung bakit ka nakakapag-participate sa forex market. Kasi otherwise, you won't be able to directly just go here and makingi ka ng access sa kanila, di ba? No. So you have to go through the broker. The broker will pass you on to a pool of buyers and sellers. So may mga sell side, buy side liquidity. Most of them are banks, mga bangko. For example, kung ako ay gusto ko magkaroon ng ganito. For example, gusto kong magkaroon ng pool dito sa Pilipinas for liquidity for traders. Ano lang ang option ko? Sa ngayon, BPI lang. Kasi sila lang naman yung trade sa DMA. So BPI, isasama ko sila. Pagsasama-samahin ko pa ibang mga bangko na nagpa-participate doon. So tanongin mo sila, mag-o-offer ba kayo ng quotes? Ibig sabihin, kung magkano nila binibili dito, papatungan nila ng kaunting-kaunti, sentimo-sentimo lang, bago nila ipapasa sa broker. Si broker ngayon magpapatong ulit bago darating sa'yo. That is the reason why nagkakaroon ng spread. Again, tawag po dyan, spread. So, spread is the difference between buying and selling price. Hindi lang naman to sa Forex eh. Kahit naman sa bangko, kahit sa bangko ka magpunta o sa money exchange, magkaiba yung buying price, magkaiba yung selling price. Yung bid at saka yung ask, di ba? Why? Simple as, money making. Yung difference niyan, marami na naghati-hati dyan. So if I wanna have my own, let's say, money exchange, a physical money exchange, tapos dumaan na ako sa iba-ibang mga although iba yung ano niyan iba yung channel niyan. Pero let's just say dumaan ako sa iba-ibang sellers ng quotes. Pag sinabing sellers ng quotes, nagbebenta ng quotes ng currencies from the main market, which is the interbank. Okay. So pag maraming dinadaanan yan, maraming nagpapatong. Okay, lahat ng mga yan nagpapatong yan. Hanggang pagdating kay broker, magpapatong pa rin of course si broker kasi nga doon siya kumikita. So, ang trabaho ni broker is to make sure that the liquidity pool, first of all, is liquidate enough para very competitive yung pricing nila. Pangalawa, that the broker always would give you the best price. So, lahat to nangyayari simultaneously. Let's say you have like 18 banks na pasok dito sa pool ni liquidity provider. Okay? Let's say si ACY may contacts na ng mga 18 banks, tier 1 liquidity providers. Tapos out of those 18 banks, may kanya-kanya silang rate, di ba? Iba-iba yung patong nila. Dami kong gustong i-explain kaya mauubusan talaga tayo ng oras. Sana bumalik kayo next time. Okay, anyway. So yung mga kada nagpapatong sila, of course, di ba? Madadagdagan yung difference between the buying and selling. Kaya wherever you go, pag bibili ka ng mga currencies, palaging may difference yung buying and selling. Kasi nga, profit nila. Kita po yun ng lahat ng pinagdaanan. Now, the best part about ACY Securities is that sobrang ganda ng kanilang liquidity providers that they can offer very, very low spread. Like, hindi mo mararamdaman yung spread. 6 points, diba? 7 points for USD JPY, that's like 0.7 pips. The major currencies or major currency pairs here would never go above 1 pip. Kahit sobrang volatile pa. Nagdalaro lang siya between 0.9 to 0.1, minsan 0.0 pa. Why? Because maganda po ang ating unang-una, nasa tier 1 liquidity providers tayo. Marami kasing sangay-sangayan eh. Pangalawa, and I mean most brokers would do this, gagamit sila ng tinatawag na aggregation engine, nag-filter ng mga pricing, nag-filter ng mga quotes. Kasi nga sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, trabaho ng broker na maibigay sa iyo yung best pricing. So, ginagamit yun ng system nila, ng isang aggregation engine that picks out the best price. So, what do I mean? In short, lahat ng nakikita mo sa screen mo or sa MT4 mo, if you go to itong pricing na to, ito yung market patch, diba? So, lahat ng prices na yan, okay, that's handpicked from the best prices. Kaya minsan nagkakaroon ng mga slippage, another topic na naman yun, yung nag-iiba bigla yung pricing kasi biglang hindi available yung presyo na yun at that time. Anyway, so that's the best pricing from all the liquidity providers na nagpa-participate yung broker. Okay? Simple lang. Dali lang. So, why trade with ACY Securities? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, I'm not a hard seller. I make you realize the reality. It's not my job to oversell something. I mean, first of all, ACY, the name itself is already precedes its reputation. Meron silang sariling building sa Australia. At meron na rin sariling office dito sa Pilipinas. Malapit lang sa amin actually. It's W Corporate Center. So, reliable, yes. May local presence, yes. May mga support system sila dito, yes. May mga account manager sila dito. And all that. Sa Australia naman, they have a huge office. Yan nga, yung building na yan. So, if you think about it, parang ang ACY Securities is one of the booming brokers eh. So, lumalaban na siya in the next level ng mga XM, FBS, papunta na siya dun sa ganung level. Our account types, I'm pretty sure, tatanong nyo ito mamaya. Coach, magkano minimum deposit? Magkano minimum deposit? Magkano pwede deposit? Ito po ang different account types natin. I would suggest na i-picturean nyo na lang po ito or i-screenshot nyo na lang. So, you can start with as low as $50 kung yun lang yung afford mo. Standard account. Kung gusto mo ng Pro Zero account, ito yung True ECN na sobrang baba ng spread. Ito kasi STP, ECN, Pro Zero, that's $200 minimum. If you wanna go something that's more, not professional, but more engaged ka, then you can go into our Bespoke account or the ACY's Bespoke account, which the minimum deposit is $10,000. So, aside from the perks na nakikita mo ngayon dito, meron pang additional perks yan. From Limitless PH side na. Pag mga Bespoke clients namin, may additional perks sila sa amin. Unlimited coaching, sinabi ko na rin, di ba? Unlimited lifetime coaching pagka naka-Bespoke account. Okay, sige, picturean nyo na lang yan kasi hindi ko na po siya i-discuss pa ng mas malalim. Advantages of Forex trading, leverage, although sometimes it's a negative thing, sometimes it's a positive thing. No overhead cost, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Although, yes, totoo naman, pwede ka mag-trade anytime within the day. Kaya lang, syempre weekends hindi. Kaya lang, syempre, sabi ko nga, you have to time your trades. Yung timing is everything. More specifically, New York session. Less time needed. And the best part is, you can do it anywhere you want as long as you have internet connection. And of course, a laptop. So, kaya napapansin nyo, nung nagpapa-webinar po kami yung mga ganito, we encourage you guys to use a laptop or a desktop. Hindi naman tayo na-discriminate, no? Pero in reality, if you really want to be serious in trading, yes, you can trade on a phone. Meron naman mga MT4 sa cellphone. But in reality, and if you really want to be realistic about it, hindi ka magiging profitable sa cellphone lang mag-trade eh. Unless naka-EA ka lang. Bakit? Kasi hindi naman kumpleto yung mga tools sa phone. Ang daming walang indicators dyan, kung ano-ano, diba? Not unless matagal ka na nag-trade, marunong ka na, pwede ka na mag-trade sa phone. Madali mo na nakikita eh. Pangalawa, pag nag-start ka mag-aral ng trading, you really need to have a big screen. So, for example, nagsimula ka dito sa amin, meron kami mga classes eh, puro online. So, nag-stop kami ngayon 2 months, balik ulit kami ng January, yung batch 43. Number 1 requirement ko, kailangan naka-laptop talaga. Kasi nga, online class eh. In fact, inire-require ko pa sila na magkaroon ng second screen. So, kung may laptop ka or desktop, tapos may second screen ka lang, para kung ano yung napapanood mo sa first screen mo, ay apply mo sa second screen. Yun naman yung reason behind that. But going back to my point, kaya ini-encourage namin talaga, okay lang kung naka-phone lang kayo ngayon, that's fine. But I guarantee you, there's a lot of details na hindi mo nakita on a small screen na sinishare ko ngayon sa screen ko, na hindi mo makikita masyado sa phone. So, if you really want to be a trader, the least that you can do is buy a second-hand laptop. Magkano lang naman ang laptop, di ba? Magkano lang ang mga second-hand yan? I always tell people, the best investment I ever made na material is the laptop. Yung pinakaunang laptop na binili ko na nasa Saudi ako. yun talaga. Hanggang ngayon, kinikip ko yun sa bahay. Kasi nga, minsan you'll be forced eh. Hindi lang naman sa trading eh. Minsan you'll just be forced kasi meron kang laptop, meron kang MacBook, or meron kang notebook na laptop. You'll be forced to try to use it for your advantage. Yung iba, gagamitin pang gaming, which is okay lang naman. Pero sometimes you'll be forced to dapat may gagawin ako sa laptop ko. Pagkakita ako, dapat to. Diba? So, the rest is history. Yun yung nangyari sa akin. To succeed you have to be willing to learn intensively to master this professional skill. Trading Forex and trading financial markets is a professional skill. People get paid millions for doing this. So obviously, it just requires certain, number of commitment. Some time, di ba? Ang advantage nyo lang ngayon sa sobrang, I would say, ako, nung nagsimula ako mag-aral ng trading back in like 2014, halos walang makikita. Ngayon, ang dami na makikita mga guru sa, di ba, mga online, mga coach, iba, nagpapabayad, whatsoever. Dati wala namang ganyan-ganyan eh. Actually, sa Pilipinas, pagbalik ko ng Pilipinas noon, iilan lang kami na community ng mga traders dito. Most of them, alam niyo naman siguro yung PAFT, so yung mga founders ng PAFT, yung iba doon. Ngayon, ang PAFT, laki na, 30,000 na yung community nila. Pero nang start nga kami, lalo na sa ibang bansa ako, wala ka matututunan talaga. Ang option mo lang would be baby pips. babypips.com. Ano lang ba makikita mo sa baby pips, di ba? Mga support and resistance lang, candlestick reading. So, inabot ako ng 3 years, sa totoo lang, bago ako naging masasabi kong consistently profitable. Kahit maliit pero profitable. 3 years. Ngayon, hindi ka na kailangan abutin ng 1 year kasi the road is already there, na-hone na siya. Hindi ko naman sinasabing sa akin or sa Limitless, kahit sa ibang mga coach, meron ng proper way. Hindi ka na kailangan mag-experiment. Meron ka ng dadaanan. This is the way, di ba? So, good thing for you guys if you want to learn this right now because kumbaga, nadaanan na namin yung mga minds. Lalo na yung mga dati pang mga matatagal lang nagte-trade talaga. Yung mga kilala ko alam na nila yung mga may mga trap kasi dito sa industriya na to eh. Ano ibig sabihin? You can be profitable for a long time, 2 years, and then you'll fall into a trap after 2 years. Kahit 2 years ka nang kumikita ng maganda, after 2 years biglang may trap na mangyayari sa iyo just because of your trading conditions, trading, your mental aspects and etc. Marami akong kilala na ganoon. 2 years ng profitable, 3 years biglang one short mistake na burn yung account. So that can happen also even with professional traders. Kaya kailangan mo ring i-develop yung mental aspect mo. Fundamentals of Forex. Hindi ko na di-discuss to. That's actually the last of our topic for tonight. Now, ready na po ba kayo mag-quiz? So, hindi ko na muna kayo tatanungin ng mga tanong nyo kasi pwede nyo nang itanong na lang sa akin mamaya. Mag-quiz na muna tayo para dire-diretso na. Anong oras ba? 11. Okay, we still have a little bit of time. Okay na ba? Ready na ba kayo? Are you guys ready for the quiz? May presyo ulit to. May premyo ulit to. So, kung kanina 500 lang, ito naman 1,000 pesos. Okay? Bcash pa rin. So, lahat naman ng tanong dito, this is 12 questions, multiple choices. Lahat naman po yan ay napag-aralan natin today. Na-discuss ko lahat kanina. So, 2 things. If you are the winner, you will receive 1,000 pesos Gcash plus a trading ebook from ACY Securities. Now, in case you are not the winner, basta nag-participate ka, nag-join ka, kahit 0 yung score mo, may consolation ka pa rin na free ebook from ACY Securities. So, yung Introduction to Forex Trading, a Comprehensive Beginner's Guide. Maganda yan. Maganda yung libro na yan. Yung ebook na yan. So, my question is, are you guys ready or are you guys sleepy? Alas 11 na kasi, baka kayo naantok na. Are you guys ready? Ready na ba? Si Robert lang ba ang ready? What about the others? Gising-gising. Okay. Now, ito yung rules. Okay, ito yung rules. Kung sino yung pinakaunang makaka-perfect 12, siya yung marami nakaka-perfect dito kasi madali lang naman talaga eh. Yung pinakaunang makaka-perfect, siya yung mananalo ng 1,000 pesos Gcash. Deal? So, may time limit tayo na 12 minutes. So, ang magiging basis ko ng time is magpiplay ako ng mga videos. Pag natapos na po mag-play yung mga videos na ipi-play ko, ibig sabihin, tapos na po yung oras. Okay? So, sabi nyo, ready na kayo ha? Let me start by flash ko muna sa screen para magkaroon kayo ng extra time to read the questions. Mahaba yung 12 minutes, guys ha? Huwag nyo madalian. Mahaba po yung 12 minutes. Okay. Ito. Basic Forex quiz. Nakikita niyo po ba sa screen niyo yung mga questionnaire? Can you guys see the questions? Huwag niyong sasagutin sa chat box yung sagot niyo, ha. Pindutin niyo lang po dyan kung ano yung sagot niyo. So, paki-click lang kung saan yung whichever is your answer. I-check niyo lang yung box. Ewan ko kung box nga. Basta pindutin niyo lang. Wala kayong nakikita, guys? So, wala daw, sabi ni Robert. Wala kayong makita sa screen niyo? Yung poll or yung quiz na nag-pop up? Okay na? What about the others? Kita nyo ba? Kita nyo ba? Pakicheck lang po kasi pagka ano, sayang naman, baka ikaw yung mananalo. Tahimik kayo ah. Mukhang nagsasagot na kayo ah. Sige, simulan ko na yung time. So, ang mangyayari nito, pagtapos ng videos, tapos na po yung time limit, tapos sila Dan po ang magche-check. Habang nagtatanungan tayo, question and answer, sila Dan ang magche-check nung sino yung unang naka-perfect score. Okay? So, timer starts 2 minutes ago. Hindi, timer starts now. Hanapin ko lang yung mga videos natin. Pagtapos na kayo, type lang kayo ng done.
Welcome to this video instruction on how to create an ACY account from their website. ACY is a leading global online trading provider offering FOREX, CFDs, and other financial products to traders around the world. In this tutorial, we will guide you step by step through the process of creating an ACY account on their website. Step 1. To begin the ACY Securities application process, you can navigate to our website by clicking on the link provided or by scanning the QR code. Step 2. Once you are on our website, you will need to fill out the application form. The form will ask for your personal information, such as your name, email address, phone number, and country of residence. You will also be asked about your trading knowledge and experience. After completing the form, you will need to verify your email address by clicking on the verification link that will be sent to you. Step 3. Next, you will need to select the type of account you would like to open. ACY Securities offers 2 account types, Standard or Pro Zero account. You will also need to select your preferred registration method. Students can choose between on-camera registration or manual registration. If you choose the on-camera registration method, you will need to provide a clear photo of yourself holding your ID card. If you choose the manual registration method, you will need to upload a clear copy of your ID. Step 4. After you have completed all the required information, you can submit your application. You will receive an email confirming that your application has been received. Step 5. Finally, you will need to wait for your application to be approved. Our team will review your application and contact you within 24 to 48 hours or 1 to 2 business days to let you know if your application has been approved. Once your application has been approved, you can fund your account and start trading with ACY Securities.
Isa pa sa napansin ko, JM, na nakapasok ka rin doon sa top 10 traders ng trading cup ng ACY Securities. In fact, nag-top 4 ka. Ano ba yung sikreto mo?
Nagsimula tayo sa ACY June or July. Hindi pa ako masyadong nagtre-trade noon, hindi ako nagpo-focus ng trade kasi may business rin akong hinahawakan. So, ang naging trade ko noon, parang itong October na buwan talaga. Ang ginagawa ko ng coach sa pagte-trade, araw-araw ako nagcha-chart pero hindi ako araw-araw nagte-trade. Yan yung natutunan ko sa Limitless na kung kailan ka papasok ng trade. Naging chart ako sa charting. So, unang chart ko, nagsisimula ako sa monthly time frame, bababa ako ng weekly, ng daily, ng H4. Yung pinakang trade ko lang sa H1, confirmation lang kung kailangan na bang umentry o hindi pa, o kung kailan ako papasok dun sa trade natin.
Sit, profit, at saka withdrawals. Pinakamasarap na part na nasa bahay ka, na nasusuportahan mo, nasusundo mo, nahahatid mo yung mga anak mo. Nakikita ko yung mga chat mo eh. At ano yung maipapayo mo naman doon sa mga nagpaplano pa lang sumubok mag-trade?
Nung ako, nag-start ako Limitless Batch 30 last year, September or October. Imagine, 1 year, 2022. Ngayon pa lang ako halos nag-start mag-trade. Ngayon pa lang ako halos 1 year nag-aral, nag-try, pero patuloy-tuloy pa rin nag-aaral. So huwag silang matakot na sumubok, na mag-try, tulong sa family natin. Hindi naman full-time, at least side hustle na ang laking bagay.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl Anthony Las Marias. I've been trading since 2016, and at first I was trading only the Philippine stock market, but it is only in somewhere in 2020 that I realized that trading the Forex market is way better for a number of reasons. But if I could state only two, that's number one, liquidity. In the Forex market, you don't have to wait for like forever before your order gets triggered, unlike in the Philippine stock market. Sometimes, or most of the time rather, it's a game of chance. Number two, I've come to realize, and I've learned it the hard way, that the Philippine stock market can be easily manipulated. And with the Forex market, manipulation is, I think it's not impossible, but it's highly improbable because of its massive market capitalization. I think the Forex market by far has the highest market capitalization across all platforms. And what else? Yeah, I think it still boils down to the topic of liquidity. But anyway, I don't want to stir any controversy. That's just my opinion. And now let's go to my honest review on Limitless PH. I highly recommend that you undergo or you take the basic and advanced Forex courses that Coach T has put together. I think he's put a massive amount of energy and effort just to in putting it up all together. And I think it's the best training program out there where you can learn about Forex trading. Basically, you're gonna understand how the Forex market works, interpret candlesticks, learn the technical and fundamental sides of trading, and even the risk management. Basically, it's gonna equip you to become a profitable Forex market trader. So yeah, what else can I say? It's Coach Tarek, dude. We're talking about a brilliant guy. He's a passionate trader. He's my mentor actually, and a very approachable guy. So yeah, that's it. And I guess everybody can agree with me. So that's all for me. Thanks. Bye.
I noticed that, within 3 days, so nag-start ka with $200, tama ba?
Opo.
So nag-start ka with $200, tapos meron ka pang nakuha na $50 trading bonus with ACY Securities. Tapos yun nga, na-observe ko that within 3 trading days, so 14, 15, and then 17, kasi dumaan yung weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, kahapon, biglang na-triple yung account mo. From $200, naging $743.54. So can you tell me more about this, Sir Ruben? Ano ba yung approach mo? Ano ba yung style mo? Paano mo na-achieve itong pag-triple ng account mo within 3 trading days?
Bale, ang ginagawa ko, sir, may ako. 2 trades at a time lang, sir. 1 to 2 yung baka hindi ako nagkukan eh. Basta doon lang strategy ko. 2 trade lang maximum ang ginagawa ko.
Tapos 2 trades at a time?
Oo, sir. Maximum lang 2 trades lang. Tapos yung may indicator ko na kasi nanood din ako ng mga YouTube. Tapos yung mga tinuro nyo sa akin noon, yung 3 EMA lang, yung 20 EMA, saka 200. Tapos RSI saka fractal. Yun lang ginagamit ko, sir. Kasi parang sa confirmation ko lang yung fractal. Bali, ang ginagawa ko, doon sa 5 minutes, tapos pinukan ko sa 1 hour time frame.
Hello po, Flor Dilisa Ropa, engineer by profession and government employee for 20 years. Nakita ko po ang forex trading
Sige pa, meron pa
social
tayong
media like
minutes.
Facebook ads, and naging
Last 2
interested
minutes.
po ako on how to
Mga di pa
invest.
nakakatapos, okay lang.
Nag-attend
Okay
din
lang
po
kahit
ako
huli.
sa iba't
Kasi
ibang
minsan daw ang nangyayari dito, yung pinakahuli pa yung nakaka-perfect score eh. So, okay lang kung, alam mo yan, late ka na nakapag-submit. Kasi you'll never know, di ba? Baka ikaw pa yung maka-perfect score. So, yan. 2 minutes na lang.
seminars or webinars, but naging interested po ako dito sa Limitless PH. Nag-enroll po ako sa kanilang Forex course training program at natuto po akong mag-trade using signals and strategies po ni Coach Tariq. And with his proper guidance, I also learned to trade and when not to trade. As a newbie po, I'm very thankful sa mga small gains ko and how to be a wise trader. I'm very thankful po sa Limitless PH at saka kay Coach Tariq for his dedication and continuous support po, and more power po sa inyo, Limitless PH, at sa inyong team, at I'm very happy to be part of this community. Maraming salamat.
What is EA? EA stands for Expert Advisor in the context of trading and financial markets. An EA is a piece of software or script used in trading platforms, particularly in MetaTrader, a popular platform for FOREX and other financial markets. Expert advisors are designed to automate trading strategies and tasks, allowing traders to execute trades, manage risk, and monitor the markets without direct human intervention. These software programs are often based on predefined trading rules, technical indicators, and algorithms. Traders can customize these EAs to execute specific actions when certain market conditions are met. The primary functions of an EA typically include automated trading. EAs can automatically open, modify, and close trades based on predefined criteria, such as specific price levels, indicators, or other technical factors. Risk management. They can incorporate risk management parameters like stop loss and take profit levels to limit potential losses and lock in profits. Trade analysis. EAs can analyze market data and provide insights, alerts, or suggestions to traders. Around-the-clock trading. EAs can operate continuously, allowing traders to access markets even when they are not actively monitoring them.
No time to trade?
Okay, that's it. I guess the time is up. Yeah, 13 minutes na nga. Sobra na. Okay, sige. So I will end this questionnaire right now. Tapos, isa-send ko kaila, just give me a few minutes here. But not a few minutes. Couple of seconds lang. I-download ko lang yung results so I can send this to the guys para ma-check nila. By the way, may tatanong kanina, Coach, meron po ba kayong mga Telegram groups? Meron po tayo, but again, that is exclusive for our VIP classes, VIP members. But just to show you guys, ito po yung ating mga groups on Telegram. So we have 4 different, actually 2 main groups. Yung isa yung for signals, yung isa like for anything goes. Okay? Actually naging inactive no yung mga tao dito for quite some time. And then yung isa naman ay trading signals. So dito ko nagsisend ng mga signals, mga trade positions, recommendations. Again, both of these are exclusive to the VIP group. Tapos ito namang isa ay para dun sa isa ba yung para sa EA. Dito sa Royal Mint eh. Konti pa lang yung subscriber namin, hindi pa namin pinopromote masyado yung EA. Ito. Yan. Ito yung mga results ng mga accounts nila. Itong isa 5% noong November. Itong isa 4.76 noong November, 8.18% pa lang in December, 5.4 noong November, 3.84 noong October, 4%, 3.91%, may 5.56, 0.29 lang sa October, 5.34%, 0.9. As long as it's positive, di ba? Kasi minsan may makikita ka, positive 100%, the following month, negative 200% naman. So as long as it's positive, always, importante, kumikita. So 3.73%, 4.76%, 4%, 3%. So yan po yung aming 15 members pa lang nasa EA. Okay, may nagtatanong how much po yung EA. So we don't sell that. Sabi ko kanina, hindi po namin siya binibenta. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised when I explain to you kung paano ka makakapag-avail nun. We don't sell that. Even the creator himself, hindi niya gustong ibenta yung EA or ipalis. Gusto niyang isuporta lang din sa Limitless Group. Anyway, so I have the results. Isend ko lang po sa kanila para ma-check na. And then, sige, go! Now is your time to shine. Pakilabas na po ang mga tanong. So, yung mga questions, para lang mabilis tayo, yung mga questions na related po sa aming VIP and all that, reserve na po natin for later kasi masasagot ko naman yon. So, what I'm looking for is yung mga questions na related sa Forex at more specifically, yung mga discuss natin kanina. Go! Time to shine. Ano po ang questions? Go lang, sige, huwag kayo mahiya. Wag niyo i-take advantage na itong situation na to. Hindi naman palaging may ganito, you can ask me anything. Of course, trading related. Ito yung mga sagot niyo. Normally, sine-check ko pa to one by one, kaya lang sayang oras eh. So, papasend ko na lang sa ano. Ang pinakauna nag-submit ay si Daryl Nick Miona. The question is, tama ba lahat ng sagot niya? We'll find out later. We'll find out. Good PM, sir. Ask ko lang po kung legit Henry Forex Life. Ang daming naglalabasan ng mga weird na mga pangalan ngayon. Ano ba yan? Ano yung Henry Forex Life? Broker ba yan? Is that a broker? Okay, ito magandang tanong to. Sabi ni Albert Perida. Sir, for you, ano po ang best indicator for beginners? So, this is kind of like medyo tricky yung question if you think about it kasi it really depends kung beginner dahil so best indicator to use na pinakamadaling intindihin or yung makakatulong sa magka-profits. Kasi I always tell people there's only I've been using different sets of indicators depending on the strategy that I'm performing, pero majority of the time ang nire-recommend ko pong indicator is something called TDI. TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. Bakit? Kasi ito po ay specifically designed for Forex trading. So yung algorithms niya, pang Forex talaga. Naka-categorize sa volume ng Forex. Yung idea yung concept nung TDI itself is for Forex. Majority po kasi, in case you don't know, majority ng mga indicators sa chart were formulated or created for a different financial market, more specifically for stock market. Alam mo yung mga RSI, MACD, okay lang naman na gamitin yan, pero those were actually designed for what? For stock market, stock trading. Hindi sa pang Forex. Siyempre, iba pa rin ang karakteristik eh. So, ano ba yung tsura ng TDI? Ito po siya. Ito. Traders Dynamic Index. So, you cannot download this anywhere. I guess meron yata ngayon sa mga online eh. Pero sa Limitless website, meron kami yan. Kasama yan sa mga tools na binibigay ko. Hindi kasi by default, hindi siya available eh. So, yan. Traders Dynamic Index. Regardless kung matagal ka na nagtitrade or baguhan ka pa lang nagtitrade, ito lang talaga ang may re-recommend ko. Kasi nandyan na lahat eh. Nandyan na lahat ng kailangan mo. So, RSI nandyan na rin, trade line, static, volatility band, napaka-importante, volatility band. Sir, anong bank po friendly sa Forex? Ano po mare-recommend nyo? Thanks po. Okay, that's a good question as well. Daryl, to be honest with you, nagbabago-bago kasi sila ng policies. Dati it used to be Union Bank. Friendly sila sa mga brokers, lalo na nung kaputukan ng crypto, pero nag-start din sila mag-crackdown ng mga users na nakaka-receive ng mga remittance na hindi declared. In my personal opinion, my personal experience lang, bias ako siyempre dahil yun yung bangko ko. BPI kasi ako. So I never had any issue. Maybe because I've used them since 2012. So matagal na nila akong kliyente at kilala ko yung bank manager. So I never really get any questions like yung sa money laundering, di ba? Pag nag-receive ka ng more than $10,000 in a day or 500,000 and above, dati akala ko problema yun. Hindi pala talaga siya concern. As long as kilala mo yung bank manager, wala kang ma-receive na kahit anong tawag. Pero yun nga the problem is, I think the only reason na hindi under the radar yung account ko kasi ang tagal na nung account ko na yun baka pag ngayon ko palang gumawa papasok dun sa system nila na meron kasi silang ginagamit na ngayon na parang algorithmic based. Ina-identify yung mga pumapasok na pera na hindi naman pasok dun sa salary bracket mo, yung mga ganon. Medyo sophisticated mga bangko ngayon So I don't know, personal experience ko lang naman BPI, and from what I've heard from a lot of people, it used to be Union Bank. So either of the two. Questionable po ba sa banks if yung transaction mo is related sa Forex, like yung mga crypto na they don't allow? Okay, that's a good question too. Okay. It really depends on how close you are with your bank, diba? Sa totoo lang. For me, it's a matter of I don't know, yung banko ko kasi wala silang pakialam Especially yung branch of account. Wala wala silang pakialam kung saan nanggagaling yung pera Parang ganun yung dating sa akin I never really got any question at all. I don't know kung bakit pero never ako naka-receive ng kahit anong tanong kung saan nanggaling yung pera or whatsoever. Lumalabas lang sa remittance. Kasi for example, ACY is in Australia. Yung dati namin broker na partner namin nasa Australia din. So lumalabas lang siya as a money transfer from Australian bank. And they don't give a damn kung anong kinalaman nun sa buhay mo. Pero hindi ako makakapag-guarantee kasi hindi ko alam hindi ko naman na-experience sa ibang mga bangko. So baka sa ibang bangko, balita ko sa video, mahigpit sila. So kahit kunyari bigla ka lang naka-receive ng hindi pa nga 500 may na-receive ka na 200 or 300,000, maki-question na kaagad. I don't know. Again, personal experience ko lang to, personal opinion. And from the traders na kilala ko, yung mga traders dito, so far isa pa lang yung nakita ko na na-question Isa pa lang yung nakita ko na kinailangan niya mag-provide ng documentation na legitimate na galing talaga sa trading yung kanyang pera. So he had to pay like may tax yun parang capital gains. Pero at least nakuha niya yung pera, di ba? Isa pa lang. The rest, walang naging problema. So minsan sambahan lang din Sambahan lang din minsan Pero ang number one naman kasi nahihingi nila sa'yo, kung sakali man, kasi they don't mind, hindi naman sila taga-enforce ng batas. Yung mga bangko, hindi naman sila taga-enforce ng batas. Ang iniiwasan lang nila, money laundering So, kung sakali man na magkaroon sila ng mga questions, the most that they can ask for would be yung detailed, may tawag dun may detailed, pwede mong hingin sa broker mo yun parang detailed report on the liquidity providers kung saan nanggaling yung mga transactions. For example, lahat ng account history mo, kung saan napuntang bangko yon, saan binili yon, ganyan, just to prove na sa trading yung profit mo or sa trading yung pera nanggaling at hindi sa illegal. Coach, ano po ang magandang ratio ng TP at SL? Okay, that's a good question too, but that really, there's no direct answer to it kasi I always say it depends on the strategy that you're using. Pero if you are strictly relying on the ratio alone, I would say pag nagsisimula ka pa lang at hindi ka pa ganun katiwala dun sa strategy, you have to be 1:1. 1 TP, 1 stop loss. And then when you get more comfortable with the strategy at mas malaki na yung mga nagiging bets mo, let's say tumataas na yung lot sizing mo, pwede ka na mag 2:1. So 2 TP, 1 SL hanggang maximum 3:1. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean na dahil 2:1 siya, aabangan mong umabot sa 2 bago mo i-close. You have to close partials pag umabot sa 1 or lumagpas sa 1. If that makes sense. So if again, just blindly answering your question na walang kinalaman sa strategy So let's say for example, nag-buy ka dito. Tapos ito yung entry level mo. Nandito yung supposedly TP1 mo. And nandito yung stop loss. So this is 1:1. So kunyari 300 pips ang TP mo, 300 pips din yung stop loss mo. Now, nagkaroon ka ng panibagong TP, which is the second level TP2, right? Kasi comfortable ka na sa strategy, know that. So that's 600 pips. So ang ginagawa ng iba, they tend to like, okay, umabot na dito, hindi nag-close, nag-reverse patuloy. So ideally, what you want to do is pag umabot na siya sa first target mo, close ka ng like 50% of your trade, adjust mo yung stop loss to break even, kasi hayaan mo na lang siya umabot doon. Yan ang pinaka-practical and I'd say more efficient way of doing your SL and TP. Does that make sense, John Michael? Sino pa? Sino pa may question? Go! Ay, hindi ko pa pala nasasabit yung... Sorry. Hindi ko pa pala nasasubmit yung report. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Ewan ko kung natulala kayo dahil too much information or dinadigest nyo lang muna yung mga information. That's good. Either way. Sige, dire-diretsuin ko na lang dahil wala pa naman nagtatanong. So, I know you guys are gonna venture into this question eventually. So, ano ba ang VIP na sinasabi mo, Coach? And what does that entail? Anong requirement? Number one, kasi nga, sabi ko nga, we do not ask for payment. So, anong requirement bago ako makapasok dyan? Simple lang. First of all, Limitless Page membership includes the following. Number one, you get an access to our 10-week course, Advanced Forex course yan. So we have something on January 8, yung pinaka malapit ng mag-start, yung batch 43 namin, sabi ko nga kanina. So that's a 10-week course from basic to advanced. Kasama yung mga strategy ko, tinuturo ko rin dyan. So that is part of perks of being VIP. At actually, unlimited access ka dyan. Kahit pagbabalik-balik ka, okay lang. Number two, yung automated trading. Ito na yung EA. Tinatanong nyo kanina. So our EA, wala po siyang bayad. Okay? It's for free, exclusively for Limitless PH VIPs. So kung VIP ka, meron kang access dun sa EA for free. Ang babayaran mo lang, meron pa rin babayaran, pero it's just a minimal amount of 500 pesos per month para lang dun sa VPS mo. So if you don't know what VPS is, it's a virtual private server. Yun po yung doon naka-install lahat para nagra-run siya 24/5 or 24/7. Kasi hindi mo namang pwedeng i-keep yung computer mo na nakabukas lang 24 hours a day. So normally nag-a-assign tayo ng bibili tayo nagre-rent tayo ng VPS para doon mag-run yung account ng EA 24/5. So it's only 500 pesos a month. Yeah, yun lang. Basically yun lang. The rest libre. Basta Limitless VIP ka. Number 3, website. Hindi ko pa kayo na-tour sa website, no? So ito po yung website natin sa mga interesado. Very low key and user friendly. So meron po tayong mga pages na accessible for everyone. Ito yung link sinend ko sa chat box. Meron tayong mga pages na accessible sa lahat, naka-public naman. Like yung Market Watch, Forex Education. Pero yung trading tools, class paybacks, and many more ay exclusive for members na lang. So kailangan mag-sign in. Dito sa trading tools, dito sinasabi ko na yung mga set of indicators at saka yung templates na ginagamit namin per strategy nandito na. Yan. Mga templates, mga indicators, pinagsama-sama ko na. Yan lang. Tapos, kung may na-miss out ka na session, may recording session siya. For example, ito. Batch 42, ang last class namin, 10/24, so October 24. Kunyari na-miss out mo yan, hindi ka naka-attend, ito, pwede mo panoorin yung replay. Available siya for 3 months. Tapos, other videos, basic, Forex 101, dito. And then, ano pa bang meron dito? Ayun lang, about us, register now. Market Watch blogs, articles. So, that's our website. Very, very simple and direct to the point. So, you'll have access to that lifetime once you become a VIP. And then, what else? Trading videos, kasama na yun, trading tools, trading signals, live trading sessions. Matagal lang ako hindi nakapag-live trading actually. Ito nga pala. kailangan ko ayusin ulit yung schedule ko dito. So normally dati palagi kami may mga live trading sessions. Meaning magta-trade ako live and I explain everything that I do. Siyempre dun sa mga students na kasama dun sa perks ng VIP and ebook. So ito nga, sabi ko nga kanina, yung batch 43 natin, Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. ang schedule nito. January 8 po ang start niya. Orientation date sa January 8. Which is ideal po ba? To learn like 2 to 3 strategies or focus muna sa one as a beginner? Okay, that's a good question, Christiana. I'd say 2 strategies as a beginner is good and efficient enough. Kasi kung isa lang, mahirapan ka humanap. Hindi naman palaging may trade eh. So kung dalawa na magkaiba, okay? Kunyari yung isa trend following, yung isa naman mini breakouts or what. Magkaiba ng conditions na dalawa. Yun lang. Meron yung first strategy namin, market maker strategy. Yung second strategy is trend-based naman, swings. Yun lang actually. 4 yung tinuturo ko pero yung dalawa lang na yun ang pinapaulit-ulit ko sa kanila. Ilang days bago ma-approve yung account application, coach? Okay, kung kompleto ka po sir ng submission mo, wala pang 1 araw yan. Kung kompleto ka naman, like nag-comply ka, sinagutan mo yung mga tanong, nag-upload ka ng ID na valid, so wala pang 1 araw. Tumatagal lang siya pagka hindi kompleto yung application, pag incomplete. Actually, marireceive mo naman sa email mo kung ano yung kulang mo. Okay, so let's get straight to it. So from the website, you'll see, nandito naman yung VIP membership eh. Pretty much explained naman dito kung ano yung VIP. So VIP is free for traders with at least $2,000 starting trading capital with our partner broker, ACY Securities. So gusto ko lang pong linawin na itong starting capital mo ay hindi po sa bayad. Okay? That is just your starting capital. Pwede mong galawin, pwedeng hindi. Yung iba ang ginagawa nila, nag-deposit lang, tapos withdraw nila after 3 months. Of course, nawala ng profit si ACY doon kasi hindi sila nag-trade. Pero, that's the risk that we're taking. Anyway, at the end of the day, pag nag-aral ka na naman, imposible hindi mo i-trade yung laman ng account mo eh. So, once you get that, again, that's your starting capital. That's not a payment. And then you get access to all the things that I mentioned earlier. Okay? So, automated trading. Sakto kasi, alam mo kung bakit. Yung automated trading kasi natin, yung EA, ang minimum requirement niya is like $1,000. So, speaking of which, saktong-sakto siya dun sa year-end promo natin. So, ang VIP program po ay supposedly $2,000, di ba? Like what's written on the website. Hanggang December 31, bago matapos yung taon, you can start with at least $1,000 lang. Pasok ka pa rin sa VIP. Kinalahati na muna namin. Year-end promo to. So, if you get to fund your account with at least $1,000, again, you don't have to use it. You don't have to trade it. Hindi ka naman required mag-trade. You can start with 1,000. Now, ito lang yung gusto ko linawin sa simula. Ang nangyari kasi yung ibang mga traders, they start with $1,000. They get access to VIP. Tapos nag-EA sila yung Royal Mint. And then they start trading on that account. So, hindi po pwede yan ha. So, pag nag-allocate ka ng isang account na dedicated for the EA, you cannot manually trade there. So, pwede mong gawin, gumawa ka ng sub-account, pag-deposit ka ng magkano lang doon ka mag-trade ng manual. So, hindi po namin, we highly discourage manually trading on an automated account. Kasi nakakasira po yun ng system. Okay? So, yan. To recap, VIP program, free for traders with at least $1,000 trading account with ACY Securities. You get access to all the following. Okay, ito na, account creation na. So, what you can do, and ito may papapromo ko sa inyo. Kasi wala na kasi kami mga $50 bonus ngayon eh. Hindi na nag-expire na yung mga deal eh. So, unfortunately, I can't give you anything as an early bird promo. Pero ito na lang gagawin ko. If you are really serious, anyway, at the end of the day, pupunta ka rin naman doon sa ganung route eh. If you really wanna trade, if you really wanna learn how to trade. So, ito ang papagawa ko ngayon sa inyo. Parang early bird promo. Yung first 10 na ma-approve. Ilan ba kayo dito ngayon? 30? So, yung first 10 na ma-approve by tomorrow. Make sure na kompleto yung submission nyo. yung first 10 na ma-approve yung account, we will give you, kahit wala pang deposit ha, kahit basta ma-approve lang yung account mo, we will give you your first, let's just say, onboarding for free. So, mag-a-assign ako ng isang magiging account manager para sa'yo. Natuturuan kang mag-navigate through the MT4 at least at mag-create ng demo account. Okay? Again, yung first 10 na ma-approve, most probably by tomorrow, kasi kung kompleto naman yung submission nyo, by tomorrow, approve na yan. Yung first 10 people na ma-approve, I guarantee you, we will give you some sort of a free onboarding. Kahit wala ka pang i-deposit, okay lang yon. Tuturuan ka lang namin gumamit ng MT4 at gumamit ng demo account para lang ma-start mo na. Okay? Through website code. So either you scan this QR code sa harapan nyo ngayon, or click the link that I just sent dyan sa ating chat box, or to the website then. Either way. Okay, may panalo na tayo. Walang naka-perfect. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, walang naka-perfect. Pero, of course, yung susunod na pinakamataas na score. At siya ay si Ruben Aison, 11 out of 12. Congratulations, Ruben. Nandito ka ba ba? Please send your GCash number to Dan. Congratulations. Nakakalungkot naman. Parang bilang lang sa daliri yung mga session na walang naka-perfect 12. Anyway, congratulations, Ruben. Send mo na lang yung GCash number mo kay Dan para may send na sa'yo yung pang merienda mo or pang takeout mo sa McDo. Okay, again guys ito yung promo ko sa inyo ngayon. First 10 na ma-approve yung account by tomorrow, I will give you a free, parang sabihin na natin yung first level of requirement or training mo. Kasi yun naman ang una MT4 'Diba? That's the first thing. We'll help you out. Walang requirement na mag-deposit, basta ma-approve lang yung account mo. So just make sure that you'll go through the questions, upload ng IDs, valid IDs. Tapos ito, natatanong din kasi palagi sa akin to. So I don't really open it up, pero just in case. So yung tungkol dun sa bespoke na sinasabi ko kanina, di ba? So apart from the perks that they get from the ACY themselves, a Limitless PH would give a lifetime one-on-one coaching to anyone in bespoke account. May mga ganyan po tayo dito. Yung nakaraan, yung doktor, from from Bukidnon, urologist, specialist siya. Nagpunta siya dito para lang magpa-training. Kasi naka-bespoke account siya. So, yan. May mga ganyan po kami na program. Kasi if you are on the $10,000 mark and above, hindi na yung part na nagiging serious ka na di ba? So, of course, kailangan matutukan. Anyway, is there any other question or clarification that you have for me? Natulala na yata kayo. I can imagine your faces. Parang napipikit-pikit na kayo kahit di ko kayo nakikita. Do you have any questions, guys? Any other questions? Last chance na. Ano po ang next step para po complete beginner? Can you paraphrase the question po? So, ano po ang next step para sa complete beginner? Well, I don't know how to tackle that, pero from what I understood, ano po ang next na po pwedeng pag-ara? Okay. Well, yung course ko, wala nang iba. Or, of course, I'm gonna be biased. So, dito, ito na, kasi hindi naman to advanced kagad eh. You're gonna go through the FOREX fundamentals, advanced price action, basic, advanced price action, market structure, error detecting QR barcode coach. I-click nyo na lang po yung link kung sakaling hindi gumagana yung barcode. Ito na lang po yung link dito sa sinend ko sa chat box. Yan. Any other questions? Last chance. Tahimik. Hindi ko alam yung iba sa inyo, parang natutulog na yata. Anyway, it's okay. I'm sorry kung napuyat kayo. I really try my best to not go overtime. Pero, these types of topics, it's very to me, it's very dear to me. And especially pag na-energize ako doon sa klase, talagang na tumatagal yung explanation or mas naging madiin yung explanation ko. Kaya nag-overtime. So, apologies. Nag-overtime na ng 1 hour. But I hope it was worth it. Thank you, Daryl. I hope it was worth it. So, with that being said, I'll let you guys go to sleep dahil may mga pasok pa bukas. And thank you very much. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. At maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon in advance. Thank you. I hope to see you in my future advanced class. Thank you po. Good night. A free ebook, yes, I'll be sending the ebook. Yung ebook, send natin sa email nyo. Okay, yung ebooks. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.